Hello, happy Crimson Tuesday. Woo! Blaholton, good to see you. Oh my goodness. I thought last week was late. It's okay. It's okay. Hope your week has been good so far. Week's been pretty good for me. Neon Totem, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Oh my goodness, yeah. My I figured out that there's still a bit of that drop shadow. I'm fine with it. Actually, what if I made the light brighter? Is that gonna... Okay, actually that helps. That's helping the green screen a bit. Okay, let's just... There we go. That's okay, that's better. Hi. Tonight's an art stream. Oh my god, that's really bright. That's okay. It's okay. I'll just close my eyes this whole time. Um, yeah, tonight's an art stream. I've got a wee little rock talk for you guys today. Last week was a kind of a longer rock talk because I had the 6 samples to show you, but today there's only one. So we're going to be able to, which is good because we started late. And then we'll get into some pixel art, and then we are going to get into Altered Destiny, which there's still some areas I haven't explored, so I'm kind of excited about that, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in that game. Generally speaking, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing specifically in Altered Destiny. But that's okay. I'm sure there's a walkthrough somewhere, and when it comes to it, we will do the walkthrough. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I'm close, but I'm not there. First things first. Well, not first things first. One thing next is I guess I can show my cross-stitching progress? Yeah, progress. Let's do that first, and then I'm going to get into developers update, and then I will introduce myself around the trailer, and then we'll get into rock talk, and then work. Okay, so, filter. Nope, wrong thing. It's this thing. It's this thing. Filter. Okay, yeah, it's coming along very well. I'm very happy with it so far. This, yeah, this is from Legend of the Sword, a game that we did Let's Play on stream together. And I hope the sound, by the way, let me know if the music and the audio are okay or what. But yeah, here it is. This is the death screen. We saw a lot of this screen when we played Legend of the Sword. If you want to see that, that is on my YouTube channel. And I really liked this game. There's a lot to like about it, although I think it's impossible to finish if you don't have a walkthrough. Evil Tentacle, happy Crimson Tuesday. Amber's good to see you as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday to everybody, one and all. And I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, Blahousen, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's coming along. Like you can see, I'm starting to put the T and the L of the tough luck on that tombstone, which I just think is funny. It's funny. Yeah. I'm not sure what my next EGA cross stitch is going to be. I'm kind of thinking I want to do like a little sampler, like a little bit of everything that we've played together. I don't know. That's a little bit ambitious, but I would love to compose something like that and kind of have that be the next one. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's really, really wonderful to see the EGA colors happen in the cross stitch. And I was kind of digging through my embroidery thread, and I'm wondering if I can actually do alternate palettes of embroidery thread, because I have so many versions of these colors that I want to play around with that too. But that's gonna have to be something smaller, like a little something small. Eating with Hola, happy Crimson Tuesday. Mousemas, happy Crimson Tuesday. Perfect timing. I'm going to do a developers update. Yeah, the design document for chapter 7 is complete. I have been blocking just the scenes that are going to be happening in chapter 7, and that is actually about 85 to 90% done. Blocked just the basics of, you know, well, we've seen some of the placeholder art in the intro sequence. I've been doing some of the placeholder art in this next section, and it's going really well. Although, yeah, there are quite a lot of assets to do, and as I block the scenes, I see all these little animations I need to make. So the asset list is getting longer, but that's not surprising. Oh, wow! Beta Human, happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh my gosh, is there something going on? 350 channel points to communicate tonight. It's sub-only mode? Send a message in sub-only mode. What's going on? No, sub-only mode is not intentional. Artistic Cooley says, hey, happy Crimson Tuesday. How do I turn that off? No, it's not. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here, Blahosen, because I don't know how to do that. I'm so sorry for that. I clearly pressed something or other on Twitch at some point, and did that accidentally. So thank you. That is definitely not intentional. Hi, Gary Ankelis, happy Crimson Tuesday. Sorry about that, you guys. Goldman Selma, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, definitely not a thing that I want to do. Oh no! Yes, thank you. Yes, TV Prime Freedom. Yeah, thank you, Blaholtzen. How did you do that, by the way, in case that happens again, and I have to do that myself? Sub autofills the rest. Yeah, Edenwith. Yeah, of course, the chroma key is not happy with some of those the EGA stones. So I'm a little bit see-through today. But yeah, that's what they look like. This is the EGA palette, that little necklace I made for myself, because yeah, I'm clearly obsessed. It's fine. It's fine. Cosmic War 3, happy Crimson Tuesday. Wonderful, wonderful. Slash sub. Okay, so slash sub. Okay, I'm gonna try that. And then watch me mess it up. Slash sub. Okay, it's not autofilling anything. Apparently putting actual slash makes it invisible for me when I post, but it seems like you did see that message. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. I'm gonna leave it for now. We're already behind the 8 ball. Yes, I'm well. Yeah, I just got back from soccer. Yeah, so that was the design developer update. Chapter 7 is going along really well. This week I will finish blocking out Chapter 7, all the basics of everything that I'm going to need. So I'll know exactly and specifically exactly all the assets I'm going to need. And yeah, that's going well. Just kind of programming stuff here and there, but moving from scene to scene and all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's going well. But yes, Monkey Toupe, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Onward to no, there's no chapter 8. Thank goodness. Thank goodness no chapter 8. But I guess I should introduce myself. Happy Crimson Tuesday to one and all. I'm Julia Minamata. I am I'm the game developer. I'm the game developer behind the Crimson Diamond, after all. And I've been making this game for a while. And I was telling everyone that I'm going to launch it this year, but I don't think so. So yeah, we've been talking about that on stream, and it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, chapter 8 is $60 DLC. Yeah, you can skin. Nancy's gonna have a bunch of skins. Oh, you don't? Okay, so I'll have to no extra plugins or anything. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the chat plays weird tricks on me, but yeah. That's me. I'm gonna play the trailer for the game. It's a graphical text parser adventure game, kind of harkening back to the late 80s and early 90s, and it's if nostalgia not required, but definitely invited. You might appreciate the sound, the way it sounds, and the way it looks if you are nostalgic for it. But if you aren't, it's a great way to get acquainted with the style of game. I have quality of life improvements thanks to the evolution of game design in the intervening 30 plus years of games. So there's autosave, there's a notebook that tracks objectives, all that fun stuff. I'm going to play the trailer and then we're going to get into it. Oh good, yeah, add a few more months. Add a few more months to the year. That's perfect. Yes, horse armor for Nancy. Yep, that's definitely going to be one of the DLCs. I always want to do something for April Fool's Day with this stuff, but I never get around to it. Okay, we're gonna play the trailer. The trailer, of course, goes out to Judith Butler's lover, who was with us last week, but will be absent for a while. But of course, the trailer always goes out to you, JBL, and let's do it.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie. And I'm scared to ask, but I wonder how long it's been on subscriber only mode. It was surely not on that last time I streamed, right? I hope. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can spin, Gary and Callis. The Hudson says, ever since I learned I can't stop being bothered by the fact that September, October, and November, December used to be 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th months like their names imply. Yeah, I never really thought about it, but now it does bother me a little bit. Okay, last week chatting was fine, thank you. Okay, that's good to know, eating with. Okay, I don't know, yeah, don't know. Apologies. I used to write like a little itinerary, but I don't have that today. I did the developers update. I showed the trailer. I told you about soccer and then I interrupted myself. Yeah, we had soccer tonight. We came in second place in the league, and so semifinals are coming up, which are kind of fun to do. But next week we don't have I think Tuesday is another. We have a practice session on Tuesday, so it's going to be another late one, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to get into Rock Talk next. Next up is Rock Talk, and this one is a little fun one. I'm going to show some close-ups of what I've got here, but I wonder if I'm going to... This. Now, we talked a lot about crystals last time when we looked at the zeolites of the Bay of Fundy. This is a different kind of a crystal structure, which of course is not geometric necessarily, but we're going to get into that. This is... Well, this has a lot of names. This is called grape agate. I mean, for pretty clear reasons. It's kind of purplish. It's got these... You know what? Let's turn off the chroma key because it's doing all kinds of funny things. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. I will show better pictures of a close-up. But it does form these cute little balls, and grape for, you know, very obvious reasons. But this is not agate. This is not actually agate. And we'll talk about that in a bit. I bought this at the Bancroft Jamboree back in early August, and it was $5 for this size of it. And I mentioned before how one of my favorite things about being, you know, into rocks and mineralogy and all that is that you can, this is a very approachable, you can not spend any money, you can just go to like lake shores if you're by a lake and everything, and like look at the rocks that are around you, you know, collect some fun little specimens here and there. Or you can find like, go to events like this and you can find little itty bits of cute rocks for quite reasonable. The zeolites I showed you guys last week were $3 each, which is kind of, and they're just a little, and all you need is a little bit like that. Let's get into the show and tell. So let's do your Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Keep wanting to re-record the text of the trailer like an old-timey radio announcer, bit human. There's gonna have to be a launch trailer eventually when this game eventually launches. I'm not sure what I'll do, but that's a fun idea. And yeah, it's blueberries. They do look like candies. They look delicious. They do look delicious. Blahotson, I was talking last week for Crimson Good Tuesday that there was that stream that I think one of your friends was streaming, these pictures of minerals, and everyone was deciding which one looked the tastiest. I quite enjoyed that. This is, I think, a good time as any to throw up the, well, throw up is kind of, it's not that great sounding, but to put up the modern EGA text parser adventure game developers links. If you're unfamiliar with any of these, I definitely invite you to check these out. Cosmic Void has been making Tachyon Dreams, 3 Tachyon Dreams games, and Warp Cinema, and currently, recently released Tommy Gun Witches, which is not EGA, but all the other ones I mentioned are EGA, and they also are free on Cosmic Void's itch.io page. Deivor is working on Fortune and Glory, which you can find at on Twitter at the Deivor, DEIVORE. Kinney Games is making Signal and Echo Iris is Missing. I think there's a demo. There's KinnyGames.com, KINI Games.com. Mousemas has released a remake of Enclosure, a 3D version of that, at Mousemas, MAUSIMUS, itch.io page, and currently working on Escape from Castle Matsumoto. Phil Forte has made 4 Snail Trek games, which are available on Steam. They're cute little bite-sized, snail-sized sci-fi adventures. And Slash Studio, of course, I'm working on Betrayed Alliance, the remake of Betrayed Alliance 1, and also Betrayed Alliance 2. Yes, Doctor the Scientist was the streamer, Blahotson. Yeah, that was a fun stream. Okay, let's get into this. So this looks delicious. Clearly, it does look very, very tasty. And here it is. And what's lovely, what I like particularly about the sample I bought was it has green and purple, which is kind of like the two main colors of grapes, I'd like to think. And here it is under the loop that I have. You can see the magnification. You can see it's kind of got like almost like a weird texture idea to it. I mentioned that grape, it's called grape agate. I was a bit confused because when I was at the Jamboree, there were samples like this which were called grape agate, and there's some that were called grape chalcedony. Or I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm hoping it's chalcedony. But agate has parallel bands in it, so this isn't really, it's just a catchy name, grape agate. It kind of rolls off the tongue. But what this actually is, it's a kind of quartz. It's the actual quartz, the same kind of substance that quartz is made of, but just instead of those beautiful quartz crystals that you can buy in just about any place that have like very distinctive crystal shapes, this is a different kind of crystal formation, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But this could easily be called grape quartz. Although purple quartz is often called amethyst, so we could call this amethyst, like grape amethyst or something, maybe, because it's purple variety of quartz. All kinds of things to call it. The crystal formation that you see here, these like the fun blobby spheres, it's called botryoidal, which means a bunch of grapes, which is a very good name for it, and that comes from ancient Greek. Grape ape. Yeah, grape. So that's the underside of it, which I love the color variation I'm getting here. This is like, I guess like other quartzes, this has a Mohs hardness of 7. It is found, this particular type of crystal formation is found in Indonesia and in Utah, which is kind of neat. And yes, grape agate is like the market name, but technically, like I said, it's like not really agate. It comes in white, gray, green, and most famously, of course, purple. It also comes in blue. This is called cryptocrystalline form of silica, cryptocrystalline. And what that means, what cryptocrystalline means, there's a lot of definitions that we have to get through to talk about what this is. Cryptocrystalline is tiny crystals that you can see under a microscope. So you know, we have large crystal formations that we can see with the naked eye that, yes, these are crystals, like they're either prisms or cubes or any kind of thing. But these are actually very, very, very tiny crystals that are formed. That's why it doesn't really look like geometric shapes. That's why it's kind of formed into this ball. And the reason it's kind of formed into this ball, a lot like pearls, it's because these kind of grow in areas where it's like sandy or dusty, and what happens is the crystal forms around like a little bit of sand or something, and then it just kind of it's a radiating growth pattern of these tiny little crystals, and because it's growing evenly in all directions, we get these beautiful spheres. What else have I got here? It's not just quartz that will do this. Other minerals or other rocks that very famously do this are hematite and malachite, and I will show those in a little bit as well. And chrysocolla, which I think we showed last week. But it's let's see. Let's take a look at more of these pictures that I have. That's the underside. And yes, wonderful views. Yes, hematite is really cool. I've got a lot of pictures of hematite. This is wonderful. So this is taken off of off the internet. This is just delicious looking. This particular sample. Now all of these samples are generally pretty small. I've got some pictures of that to show you guys. But it might be the most delicious rock I've ever seen. Another one here. Yeah, you can see that it's got like the texture of it is very interesting. And you would have to look at this under a microscope to see. Oh yeah, we've got like tiny little crystals formed. Now you understand why Gorons eat rocks. It looks like a gummy bear. They look amazing. And yeah, this is another beautiful sample. You can see the little balls. I'm not sure how big these balls can get, but most of the grape agate I've seen have been pretty small. Pretty small spheres. Yeah, little cells. Gummy bear. Yes, gummy bear. So this is another beautiful sample. They kind of all get connected together. This is an example of hematite, botryoidal hematite, which forms, these weird It can form like this. Now, hematite can take a bunch of different forms. This is one of the cooler forms of it, I think, a hematite. Another example of botryoidal hematite. It's got a very metallic look to it. And this is probably what hematite is better known for. This is a fantastic crystalline sample of what hematite actually looks like. Beautiful metallic gray. Electric Dragon UK, happy Creamsicle Tuesday. How is your holiday going in our time zone? This looks like a picture of an out of focus Christmas tree. This one, yeah. I hope you're doing well and hope you're enjoying your time. Pascal Leroux, not Pascal Leroux, Pascal Bros of Happy Creamsicle Tuesday. Yeah, this is fantastic. Really beautiful stuff. And this is another example of the crystalline have like a look. Like this tends to be how well, not more regularly how hematite can form. And not like the botryoidal stuff. Of course, it so depends on the environment this stuff is growing in. Will very much affect the way that the crystals form. And this is actually a lot of, if you went to a rock store, they do have these apparently. Well, they have them downtown here in Toronto. You can buy hematite. Hematite often comes in polished stone form like this, which are very cool. Oh, I saw the Statue of Liberty today. Nice. Which there's a lot of really cool facts about the Statue of Liberty, like how she's actually stepping forward if you look at her feet and stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was she's a beautiful, like a giant Art Deco statue. I've never seen her in person. I've never been to New York actually. But yeah, this is what we most commonly see, hematite. You can buy one of these. Like these would be fairly cheap, maybe $1 or $2 for each of something like this if you wanted them. And it's really cool because it's like metallic and rock at the same time. Grindislav, happy Crimson Tuesday, ahoy! Yeah, we're just talking about some botryoidal crystal habits. Now, Grindislav, of course, is Francisco Gonzalez, who is making Rosewater currently, who also streams Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern for Wild West Wednesdays. And yeah, Grindislav will be streaming. I know this. I've got inside information. Grindislav is streaming tomorrow. So I'm going to be there. I'll be there. Here's another very characteristic example of botryoidal crystal habit. This is malachite. Malachite is one of my absolute favorite rocks because of the gorgeous banding that's on the inside of this. And you'll see what the inside looks like, but this wonderfully green bulbous kind of piece is just, it's kind of amazing that this is a natural formation. It looks like, you know, some kind of chunk of plastic maybe that got melted or something, or just got heated and melted or something. Yeah, it's a beautiful color. Yeah, jade comes in a bunch of different colors. What I love most about malachite is this beautiful blue-green rich color that comes from the copper that's in it. And actually malachite used to be used as a paint pigment, but I don't think it was very light fast. Gary Ankelis, you thought jade as well? Matcha froth. It looks amazing. Snowy P, happy Crimson Tuesday. This is another example. You can see it completely depends on the environment that these things form. You can get big bulbous botryoidal structures, or you can get like little ones, and these are also pretty cool. Yeah, green equals jade to you, Gary Ankelis. For a lot of people, yeah, I think this is it's very rare pieces of jade that are this kind of blue-green type of color. I think. Petrified turtle. Oh no, brains. And what's amazing about the botryoidal structure of malachite is that when you start to cut into it, especially something like this, you'll cut into it and you'll get the beautiful banding. And this is called, like, I think they're called like the eyes that will form. So this is what would happen if we took one of the more bulbous pieces of malachite, started like cutting into it and then polishing what we've cut through. You get these beautiful bullseye shapes and bullseye patterns. Melted army men. Okay, that's my favorite so far. That's my absolute favorite. Yeah, very much jawbreakers. Although I definitely don't recommend eating malachite. It is poisonous. I think there's some kind of arsenic in there, because arsenic has to do with the green as well as the copper. I don't know, but just don't sand malachite on your own. Don't do that. It's very bad for you. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. And here's another example of the grape agate, well, I call it grape agate, but that's the market name, as I said. It's got kind of like not a shiny texture, but this is an example of a very velvety looking piece of botryoidal malachite where yeah, the crystals get to be so tiny, but it's still dispersing light in a way that it looks like it's covered in velvet or something, which is really beautiful. Is it poisonous to Goron's eating with? No, no, Goron's find this absolute. This is a delicacy. This is another example. Very moldy. But you can see like this part. You can actually see where the cross section is, where near the bottom there, where you can see the banding of the malachite on the inside. But yeah, this is another example of that botryoidal structure not being like super shiny. Kind of again, depending on the environment, you get this kind of amazing type of a feature where it looks kind of like it's been flocked, I believe, like Mossman from He-Man or something. Yeah, silky. Yeah. The hair shader on the wrong model. Yeah, I think I don't remember what this is actually called. This particular way it is, but absolutely beautiful piece. I think that's it. Yes, that was it. That's the rock talk for today. Um, yeah, some mineralogists want to call this botryoidal amethyst, but that's probably not going to catch on. Grape agate. It's easy to say. It's easy to spell. It's nice and short. We're probably going to stick with that, even though it's not technically correct. But yeah, that is the rock talk for today, and I just will also one last time put up my little piece here. Beautiful little piece, $5 at the Bancroft Jamboree. I like hobbies that are inexpensive. Oh, well, Deluxe Tux says the malachite seems to have toxic effects similar to a Tylenol overdose. Oh, rock talk, yes, very much concluded. Yeah, yeah, the nail polish, I have to redo the nails. The nails are in bad shape. But this is actually kind of like it's more orange than an EGA color. But that I think that's all I wanted to show. Although I will say that yeah, we Krull Timber is now here, and if you go to the level 0 NPCs, level 0 NPCs YouTube channel, I've been doing these wonderful like fun collab videos, and the first one for Krull Timber is kind of like a watch party type of a thing, where it's a commentary that we all kind of weigh in on, and if you sync up the video with the commentary track, we talk all the way through the movie. It was my first time seeing Krull, 1983's Krull. It's a favorite of Matt and Luke, and me and Andrew, and I don't know if Alex had seen it, but it's really well made. It's got a lot of good going on with it. It's kind of cheesy, but it's got some raw Robbie Coltrane in it. It's got some Liam Neeson in it, young strapping Liam Neeson. It's a lot of fun. It's the production value. Apparently, it cost $50,019,83, which adjusted for inflation is like $150 million, and it kind of boggles the mind that it cost that much at the time. To give you an example of something that cost $150 million to make nowadays, Frozen cost that much. Also, the first Harry Potter movie cost that much, but back in whenever the first Harry Potter movie came out, so that ends up being more expensive. But Phantom Menace costs probably about that much as well. And Krull. But the question is, have you played the Krull board game? I have not. Yeah, apparently, I don't know why I thought Krull Timber was only going to be like just watching the movie, but apparently there is like a constellation of Krull media to enjoy, and I think we're going to be playing. There's, I guess, an Atari Krull game or something, or a Commodore game or something. I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday when we do a recording, but they're going to introduce me to a gamut of Krull media, including apparently there's a Krullering book, which I'm kind of interested in seeing. Waterworld, oh my gosh, Waterworld. I haven't seen Waterworld, but I think that's another one where it actually is probably, there's a lot of interesting stuff to watch about. I know it was famously a flop and reviled by critics, but I actually feel like there's probably a lot going on that I would appreciate, like in terms of production value. Let's see. But Beta Human, I'm told that in the Krull movie only the bearded survive. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't think that's true. Oh no, Disaster Squad. Atari Krull is kind of poopy. We're gonna see. I will report back. Good to see you, by the way, Disaster Squad. Deluxe Tech, you liked Waterworld. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ace, also not so bad Waterworld. Yeah, I feel like if I watched it now, I would probably be pretty forgiving of it. I know it's got some Dennis Hopper, which Dennis Hopper's always wonderful to see. Oh, wow. Grindeslov says, to be fair, I played the Dune board game before seeing the movies or reading the books. Wow. Wow, so was the movie better than the board game for you, or what? That's amazing. Oh, this is a Sega Genesis game. I love these tie-ins. They don't really do that anymore, do they? Okay. Okay. Monkey Two Face says, Atari crawl game, not that great, but not as bad as ET. I'm looking forward to it. The one thing I will say about there's a spider, and if you're scared of spiders, then be careful watching crawl. But the worst part for me that was completely horrifying was the Cyclops. There's a Cyclops, and I had to put my hand in front of the screen wherever his face was when it showed up because I couldn't look at it. It was just that horrifying to me. It just viscerally bothered me. And that's the biggest impact it had on me. But no, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed my time with crawl. Moving on, I think now we can get into what we were working on, which is the pixel art. My gosh, the time. It's a real-time strategy game. Oh, the Sega Genesis Dune game? Oh my gosh. Beta Human says there's so many movies that were panned in the day, but when compared to today's movies are so much more interesting. Yeah, I should watch the Waterworld. I know it's got some Jean Triplehorn, who's a pretty fine actress. I know it's got Kevin Costner, which probably is why people weren't that open to it. But I liked Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. I love Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. I don't know why at the time. I just think because people were just talking so badly about it at the time. Okay, moving on. We're gonna get into some. Now you should be seeing Photoshop now. Moving into Photoshop. We've got the stuff set up now. Postman was alright too. Yeah, I've never saw Postman either. And Gary Ankelis wants to see Postman. Yeah! There's a lot of movies I think I discounted out of hand just because they had Kevin Costner in them, which is really not fair. Oh, they make mostly mobile games now for movie tie-ins? That's too bad. Yeah, here's our skeletal Nancy, which I have not done anything with. But we're going to remove the skeleton. We're going to remove Nancy's skeleton. And we're going to get back to fixing this whole thing that we were fixing before. And I think it's looking pretty promising just now that we're looking. Of course, the arm needs a little bit of help. But let's get into that now. But yes, Crawl Timber is good. Oops. Yeah, there's something. This arm is not doing the right thing. The stylus. Gary Ankelis, yeah, Krull is not like a fantastic movie or anything, and I think it was a flop at the time even. But it's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot of heart. And it's kind of like I keep telling you guys about Hellraiser. About how it just looks like love. Someone loved what they were doing. And although Hellraiser is pretty gory, I was just thinking about how much everyone was having fun. It seemed to be having fun, and how just the attention to detail and all the trouble that they took. I really felt like I could sense that. I could be wrong. It could have been a nightmare on set, but and also Krull is not based on a movie. It's not based on a book or anything. It's just somebody's vision. Someone's wonderful, wonderful vision. Oh, Twitch had a hiccup. Oh no. Okay. Oh, another thing for today is I upped. I got an up. My modem was upgraded, so it's supposed to be twice as fast or something. So I upped the quality of the video. We'll see. I forgot about that actually. So it might have problems. But yeah, please let me know if there are any like technical issues with the stream tonight. Because then I'll go back to my lower settings. But I was hoping that the higher settings would work so that maybe I can get HD on my YouTube videos. It does. Beta Human, yes, Hellraiser looks like love. It does. I was not even scared or grossed out by Hellraiser. I was just looking at how intricate everything was and how hard they worked on it, and Yeah. Because I think when it came out, I was probably too young to see it, really. But I mean, I think I was kind of very intimidated by it because, yeah, it's supposed to be super extreme. But when I ended up eventually seeing it, I was just really it made me happy. It warmed my heart to see it. And just a Jeffy, nice, happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way, just a Jeffy. 10-year-old me wished he had a glaive. Yeah, that the glaive that is in Crawl, I kind of described it as like a fidget spinner with knives that come out. It's really not the best weapon when you think about a heroic weapon in an epic fantasy saga. Like a jewel encrusted boomerang is not usually what I think of anyway. But I mean, maybe that's just me. Clearly, someone had a vision about what would be totally epic. They might a muscle suit. Oh, was it? Well, I don't know. Did they have? Was there muscle suit Pascal Broseph in Crawl? One-eyed freak bot, happy Crimson Tuesday. How are you doing this evening or this afternoon? Hey yo! Give a shout out to One-eyed freak bot. Wonderful to see you. Shout out. How is streaming going for you? Okay, Electro Dragon UK says, on my tablet I think app went weird. Stream was running but stuck in this corner. Okay, gotcha. Who would win in a fight, the Glaive or Xena's Chakram? I think Xena's Chakram would win because just from the fact that I think she probably throws it a lot harder than the guy in Crawl's does, whose name escapes me at the moment. It's more to do with the throwing technique and the strength of the throwing arm, because the guy who threw the glaive in Crawl, I was not impressed with his technique. Oh, Blaholton, thank you so much for gifting the subs. Fantastic. Happy Crimson Tuesday, everyone. Spread the love. Spread the Hellraiser love. He says, Xena can decide if it cuts or is a blunt object. I'll go with the chakram. Frank. Oh. Gary Ankelis, see Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. See it. I love that movie. It's silly, okay? And they didn't have moose back in those days, and especially not if you just lived in the forest, but just go with it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Oh, and Hellraiser. Oh, the guy had no skin. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, okay. One-eyed freak bot said, hit a major plot point in Sea of Stars. Ooh. Oh, okay. Frank Cotton is the fellow who bought the puzzle box. Okay. Okay. So okay, Frank Cotton. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't. I'm bad with names. Okay, Emily, gonna write this down. This recommendation. So, Jester Jeffrey says, if you like things like Crawl or Hellraiser, you should check out the Creator VC in search of docs. Okay, I write this down. In Creator VC in search of. Besides Pinhead. Yeah, Pinhead is an easy one to remember. Yeah, Crawl is Ultimate Frisbee. He doesn't, it's not... I just don't buy that thing is very dangerous or amazing. The Crawl glaive. But it's fun. But yeah, I mean, I still like I like Robin Hood Prince of Thieves more than Crawl. I will say that. And I don't know if I liked Hellraiser more than Crawl. It's been a while. I don't know. I guess I should add her other finger here too. She would have another one, wouldn't she? Oh, nice. One-eyed freak bot said Clive Barker is a super cool guy. I met him at Spooky Empire in Orlando. He signed and sketched the inside cover of my book my copy of Books of Blood. Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice when, you know, these people that are behind all this horrific gory imagery are just super cool and nice people. Like I think the same, of course, of Junji Ito, who's just a very quiet guy who likes cats. And I enjoy that very much. Maybe it's the same way, like, apparently, like, people who are in UFC are, like, super relaxed because they work all that stuff out on their job, and they have none of it left for just life. Okay, yeah, that's working better. Eh. Oh yeah, just Jeffy. Robin Hood was super fun. Christian Slater's English accent was particularly horrible, but still fun movie. Yeah, Kevin Costner as well. It's just it's very bad. It's legendarily bad, but it's a fun movie. Of course, and of course we can't talk about Robin Hood Prince of Thieves without discussing Alan Rickman, who is just a gem in that movie. I don't know. I even like the Bryan Adams songs. I just I like Bryan Adams music. He's a Canadian. Brian Blessed is also in it. So good. How could you not? How can you? Morgan Freeman? Actually, I don't even need this bottom part here. All this stuff's fantastic. Yeah, and I do think, yeah, I should go back and watch some of those epic movies I never got around to back in the day. Like, yeah, Postman and Waterworld. Because I do feel like, yeah, there's probably a lot of interesting stuff in them. I don't, like, let's try to set a schedule today. So I started at almost, basically 9 I started at. I don't know what time I will do this until, but yeah, we just basically just got started. And I always talk up sneakers. I don't know if Real Lady Elfie is here, and if Real Lady Elfie eventually got around to watching Sneakers, but that's one of my favorites. Another Christian Slater movie. I'm not like a big Christian Slater fan, but just so happens to be in that movie too. Also, really love Gattaca. If you love sci-fi, see Gattaca if you have not, and the soundtrack is amazing. Yes, Monkey Toupee, Neon Totem, yes, Sneakers. You know what? I don't even think Kevin Costner tried to use an accent in Robin Hood. Yeah, who knows? Oh my gosh, this hand is looking swollen. This is looking bad. Oh nice, go on one time. I saw Sneakers recently for the first time. It was great. Yay! Benjamin Rivers! Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Do you stream Benjamin Rivers? I don't know if you do. Fellow Toronto game dev. Wonderful to see you. For those of you who don't know, my gosh, the games that Benjamin Rivers has made. I'm just gonna run this down. It's good to see another game dev in chat. There's a bibliography. Oh. What? Oh, yes. Why? The bibliography does not have any games in it? What is this? Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. What was the game? Oh my god, what is the game? It's on the tip of my tongue. Home, Alone with You, and Worse Than Death. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, your Wikipedia had like a bibliography, but that didn't list any games? I don't know. But yeah, thank you for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday. I love the fact that we have a lot of game devs in chat. Because then I can ask all kinds of questions, like, what do you use for press kits and stuff like that? And how important is it to have a press kit? I had a press kit on my homepage of my website just there, but I was entering the Indie Cup Canada, and one of the things that they kind of asked for is a press kit. And I'm like, I should just bite the bullet and actually do an actual template press kit. So I did Remy Ismail's Flambeer template, and I had a lot of trouble with it, but it's working now. And it's probably good to have just the standard press kit for people. Gary Nicholas, I have not seen Interview with the Vampire. That does not have Christian Slater in it. Oh, does it? I don't know. Oh no, okay, yeah, Monkey Toupee. Yeah, Christian Slater was no. I meant Christian Slater was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I mean, I have confused Christian Slater for River Phoenix on more than one occasion, and of course, it's River Phoenix in Sneakers. Yes, Cosmic Void agrees. Gattaca, brilliant, heartfelt soundtrack is legendary. Neon Totem, lucky you saw Sneakers in the theater. Nice. And Gattaca is legit. Thank you. Slightly over to the top, eating Whitfield's Gattaca with the whole genetics thing. There isn't a single violent bone in my body. Yeah, great concept. I love the way it looks. Performances are great. Maximus asks, "How did you find the new Miyazaki movie?" Yeah, I mentioned that on places. I don't know. Did I say it on Instagram or Twitter? That I got to see The Boy and the Huron at the world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival. That it was first of all, the best thing about it was that I got to see it. A friend of mine came through with some tickets. Just had a connection with a friend. We got to see it on short notice, and there's some really amazing imagery in it, and there's actually a lot more humor than I was expecting. I feel like I get scared when directors keep making stuff, and I'm afraid that they'll get too serious. But no, there's a wonderful sense of humor going through that movie, and there's a lot of creepy parts, and it's decent. It's not my favorite. It's not in my top 5 Miyazaki movies. I thought I liked it better than Ponyo, but I like The Wind Rises better if we're talking about like later Miyazaki stuff. Oh, Dark City, yes, I saw Dark City not too long ago, Electric Dragon UK, and also very, very, very good movie. Oh, Jesse Jeffrey said Waterworld isn't nearly as bad as everyone made it to be. Perfectly acceptable for a $40 million budget movie. Unfortunately, it cost them $175 million. Oops, yeah. When they actually committed to the water part of Waterworld, it gets expensive and dangerous. And you have to, it costs a lot of money to make stuff like that safe. Oh, nice. Okay, so Benjamin Rivers also used that press kit thing. Also prepare Google Drive folders for specific events and beats. Oh no. Oh no, that sounds like something I should be doing that I don't know about. Oh no. See, this is why it's good. It's good to ask these things because you just never know, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm not particularly technically minded, and the editing of the XML. Oh no, that just looks bad. The editing of the XML was a problem for me because I didn't understand that I couldn't just delete certain headings that I didn't want, like phone number and address, without also deleting those. I don't even know if I could delete the same headings in that one of the other files because they talk to each other, and if they're not consistent, then it doesn't display at all. And of course, it's really easy to make typos in XML, and then just nothing works. But I eventually got it to work. Reworking Happy Crimson Tuesday. But it's good. It's good, Benjamin Rivers, that you do use the press kit thing, because yeah, I know that it's like very commonly used. So like this has to be a good thing to use because so many people are using it. It took me like a day, I think, to figure it out. But I'm glad I have it now. One Eyed Feet Barber says, yeah, Sneakers underrated, very much so. Ooh, Eden with first Interview with the Vampire, first R-rated movie saw on my own. I want to see it. A fog screen, Huron? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Aline V. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Top 5 of Miyazaki movies, in no particular order. I like Castle in the Sky. I like Whispers of the Heart. I like Porco Rosso. Spirited Away. What's the fifth one? Maybe The Wind Rises. Maybe actually The Wind Rises. That's my 5. Maybe. Beta Human says, I'm grateful to Unity Management for taking the time. Oh goodness. Every few months to reassure me that switching to Unreal a year and a half ago was absolutely the right decision. Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff about that whole Unity debacle. My goodness. Thank goodness for Adventure Game Studio. How do we feel about... Does it arm just feel noodly? Does it feel like it doesn't have any bones in it? Speaking of bones. It might be too noodly. Maybe it doesn't feel like she has an elbow. Maybe this needs to be a more acute angle. Oh dear. Oh, for sure, Benjamin Rivers, thank you. Reach out anytime. Yeah, it's, you know, indie devs, yeah, it's really good to have just people to ask stuff. Oops. Because I still, on my press kit thing, I still have, the setting, the headings for like phone number and address, I think, because I just, after I got it to work, I didn't want to touch it, but I should probably touch it again. Okay, Deluxe Talks. Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Totoro, Pocoroso, number 5, debatable. Nausicaa, maybe? Mononoke, we rewatched it recently, and for me it didn't really hold up so well. Which I'm surprised. I saw that in the theater, actually. It surprisingly didn't hold up that well for me. Princess Mononoke. And I'm not crazy about Ponyo. Whispers of the Heart is the slice of life one that I most identify with. That one, for me, is the best of the, like, kind of less fantastical Miyazaki movies. I mean, not even a Miyazaki movie, that one. Although, you know, he did work on it. Studio Ghibli movies. But the first Studio Ghibli movie I saw, I was 5.5 years old, and it was Castle in the Sky. I've told the story before. It was Castle in the Sky. I was in Japan because my mom had brought me and my sister to Japan to visit her relatives. This the only time I've ever been in Japan. And I watched it on a bootleg VHS with my cousins. And I don't understand Japanese so well, so I could just watch it. And I got it, and it blew me away. And so it can't not be my number 1. And I've rewatched it, of course, since then, and it still holds up. I love the synthy evangelist type of score that it's got going on. I love everything about it. It's got a rock in it, right? It's got, like, minerals and stuff. Maybe that's where it all comes from. You never know. Number one. Totoro, also very excellent. Oh, Goemon-sama said, I heard that Buoyant Huron was made without any crunch whatsoever. If that's true, hopefully the rest of the industry will follow suit if it proves successful. I hope so. I mean, I think it's pretty much gonna be successful. Oh, Notepad++ with XML Tools plugin. Ooh, okay, let me write this down. Oh, no. Notepad. All these tips, with XML Tools plugin. You know, you guys are gonna laugh, but my XML editor, also HTML editor, I am still using Macromedia Dreamweaver. I still use that for my website. It's embarrassing. But I actually, for the press kit thing, I was using whatever baked-in Dreamhoster FTP thing that they had. IWTV, not a good movie, but also not a good book either. What is IWTV? Oh, Benjamin Rivers, Whispers of the Heart is my favorite, your number 1? Oh my, I love that one so much. And the funny thing is, I hadn't seen it until, like, very recently, past few years. Yeah, written by Miyazaki, gotcha, yeah. You know what, Kiki's Delivery Service never really clicked with me. But I will tell you, Whispers of the Heart, first of all, a lot of these Ghibli movies, I think most of them, or if not all, are on Netflix, at least in Canada, so please, you know, check them out if you have not. But the thing about Whispers of the Heart is that it's about a young girl who is creative and, you know, she's writing and she's really making this story, and she kind of keeps it to herself, and like all that really speaks to me, and I'm sure it speaks to a lot of creative people. Yeah, and even just having an older sister, like my older sister, and the older sister goes off to university. My older sister went off to university, so I know what all that stuff feels like, and so it really, for me, that was like really close to my heart. Whisper to the heart. Yeah, Fog is Green. I enjoy the consistent aviation theme. Porco Rosso, Wind Rises, Kiki's. Yes. Yeah, it's a bit noodly, that arm. Maybe maybe I do need to make it more. My old left drawing teacher would say that if something's feeling noodly or rubbery, you got to start giving it harder angles. So maybe that's what is required here. So. Maybe also, yeah, maybe it's just, it looks like it's descending too much. Also, this arm is very thin. I think the reason, yeah, it's... I was kind of trying to clean up this other hand, too. Neon Toto says, Palm Poco is an oddball fave of mine, kind of like the theme of modern development versus encroaching on nature. I kind of liked Palm Poco. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. But I didn't mind it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and very justifiable reasons. The testicle thing is a bit, much. If you're, I don't know how I'm gonna even finish that, but yeah, I can see why it would be kind of strange one. But I liked it too. It felt really slow for me. Aiden Waith asks, what's going on with Unity? Just caught some small snippets of something, pricing or something. Yeah, they changed the pricing structure. But I don't know a lot. I mean, I've been reading what people have been saying about it, but I've never used Unity myself, so I haven't really been paying too much attention. But yeah, they have done some controversial things that, yeah, I mean, hearing the discussions of everyone seems to universally feel like they're bad ideas and not good for any developers. And almost like weirdly impossible to implement, and it seems like the ramifications of what they wanted to change has not really been well examined by them. Oh, Anyway, says one IDE I've used a lot in the past few years is Visual Studio for Mac, which Microsoft is going to discontinue development support for. Good thing I'm moving away from that, I suppose. That's the thing as well. I mean, everyone gets really tied into these engines or tools and everything, and when the support ends, it's really hard to sometimes find an alternative, especially if you've been using the same thing for years. There's going to be that whole learning curve again. Thank you. I need some of this over there. Couple perpendicular folds. Yeah, Benjamin. Yeah, perpendicular. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because it would happen here, where for her elbow. Yeah, I think that's gonna help. Yeah, this is that's why I enjoy streaming art stuff. Is because I get suggestions where like, oh, finally, obviously, yeah, that's exactly what this needs. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Neon we said top 5 Miyazaki, but I just meant, I guess it's Studio Ghibli in general, to make it easier. Grave of the Fireflies Cosmic Void 3 is exceptional. I have not seen it yet. I just don't want to, because I know that it is very hard to watch. And I have managed to avoid it completely. And I don't know if I'll ever see it. I don't want to. I don't want to see it. And I know what happens. I think everyone does, even if you haven't seen it. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to catch up here on chat as well. Yes, Cosmic Void, I love Millennium Actress. I love Satoshi Kon movies so much. Best is one of the best anime you've ever seen. A real tearjerker. I love Tokyo Godfathers as well. But yeah, I love Millennium Actress a lot. Oh, Goman Sama, Castle in the Sky is one of your favorites too. I love it. The robots, how yeah, it kind of looks like a mining town, like an old English mining town, and I it's my absolute favorite one. You know, it's gonna always be my number one. And who knows? I think it really did influence me a lot, because I definitely I love rocks, and I love synth music, synthy music. That score is awesome. Oh, you have that soundtrack on vinyl. It's your wife's fave. Nice. Oh my goodness, it must be gorgeous to have. Wow. When did they produce that? My gosh, she must have been holding on to that for quite a long time. The Tokyo Godfathers, just the nighttime and the snow and how hard to control that tone is, but it's kind of got a very I've said it before, kind of a dim tone that is hard to control, and just they pulled it off perfectly though, and the colors are so rich. And it does remind me of like winter in Toronto. Those low light situations. Yeah, Macromedia Dreamweaver. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, Interview with the Vampire. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, yes, they were abbreviated. Okay, so Grindaslav, what were you saying about Interview with the Vampire? It's not a good movie. It's not a good book either. I've read a couple. I think I've read a couple of Anne Rice books, but I don't remember them at all. I feel like I read like the Mummy one. I don't know. It's been a while. Some things just don't stick. Oh, nice. Just a Jeff, you love Dreamweaver too, and you built some popular websites. Nice. Oh, Kondo. Oh, what happened? Did Kondo die or something? I don't know much about the director of I guess also we should put some here. The director of Whispers of the Heart. But yeah, that one I love it. Yeah, I'm not super crazy about like the Goro stuff. Like I'm not super crazy about Earthsea or Arrietty. Oh, and the one that I like the least is Ocean Waves. Is that what it's called? Ocean Waves? No, no, wait. Only yesterday? Only yesterday. I actually dislike that one. The only one I think I actually dislike is Only Yesterday. Was it Only Yesterday? Ocean Waves. What was it? Whatever one is has that rude girl in it. I I saw them really close together fairly recently, so I can't remember them. No, 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 no. Benjamin Rivers. This is what I like live for. Like this helps me. This feedback. Honestly, I appreciate the weighing in of stuff. Because sometimes it's hard to see if, you're doing it. You're really weak to the tier jerky type stuff. The large stocks. Hmm. There was something on Crimson Editor. Nice. Benjamin Rivers in the 90s. Such a huge vampire story nerd. Kind of still am. I never watched like Buffy or anything like that. Like I never got into any of the too much of the vampire stuff. I don't think myself. Stampede 4. You like the Arietti? I love all like the little like the miniaturization stuff. Like I think that's adorable. I've always liked that. But yeah, the actual story I'm not super crazy about with that one. Now I feel bad because I can't remember the name of the one I don't like. Okay, Only Yesterday is one of your favorites. Only Yesterday is that's the one where she goes farming, right? And she picks flowers. Because that's not the one I'm talking about. But just like I think Ocean Waves is the one I disliked. Then. Oh wow. Anne Rice wrote to Interview the Vampire in 5 weeks after writing every day for 12 hours. Oh wow, this is Benjamin Rivers says there is a Toronto vampire detective show. Toronto vampire detective show called Forever Night that is the best 90s fromage ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me write this. Detective Forever Night. Oh my gosh. Okay. That might be amazing. Toronto. Vampire detective? Yeah, Stampede 4, exactly. It's the miniaturized stuff. Love it. Yeah, it's always super charming. But Arietta's parents were like a bit, they seemed odd. And I wonder if that has to do with like Goro's issues with his father or something. I don't know. Okay, Safflower Farm. Okay, Goldman Sum. So that's not the one I want to dislike. I disliked Ocean Waves. Beta Human Ocean Waves is just, it's, I don't, oh my goodness. I think it's interesting to watch because it's kind of amazing for me to see a Studio Ghibli movie that I don't like. But I don't like that one. And I'm not the only one. Ocean Waves is, I'm not going to say it's not good, but I don't like it. No, I don't. Okay, episodes on YouTube, okay. Oh my gosh, I have to see this. I have to see this. Toronto Vampire Detective? Oh, Ocean Waves, Goman says, I think was supposed to be short to train newcomers, but ended up going overtime in budget. I still haven't seen it. I don't even know if it's worth seeing. No, what? Benjamin Rivers, it was one of the reasons I wanted to move to Toronto as a teen, was Forever Night, the Toronto Vampire Detective series. That is amazing. I love that. That's great. A fog is green. Subjectively, it's terrible. Yeah, no, yeah, it is. Fog screen, yeah, I mean, my own opinion. I'm never going to be one of those people to say my opinion is right or anything, but yeah, I just really didn't like it. It's like the characters are just unlikable, and I couldn't get into it in any way, shape, or form. But apparently, so yeah, when I went to the premiere for Boy and the Heron, Nishioka-san from Studio Ghibli gave a little bit of a quick chat to introduce the movie. And apparently there was a red carpet that I didn't see that he said that Miyazaki is still coming into the office with ideas. So that might not be his last one, in fact. Okay, it was a Canadian production, but maybe I don't remember that one at all, Benjamin Rivers. I have to watch it now. No, Beta Human was a dedicated watcher of Forever Night. At the time, it is objectively terrible. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I have to see this. Yeah, I feel like the arms taper as they go closer to the hand. So her arm should be wider there and then narrower over here, which is kind of what it's doing. Yeah. Yeah, Beta Human. I was blinded by how appealing one of the female vampire characters was to me. Oh, One-Eyed Freak, but another one. God, I remember when they used to rerun Forever Night on Sci-Fi. Oh my gosh, Benjamin Rivers, my secret dream is to make a Forever Night game. I love it so much. That's amazing. That's amazing. I think you should do it. No one's going to remember the show. Well, no, I can't even say that because at least other people remember this show. Oh, yeah, you never know. This could be like, everyone will be like, yeah, that show. I need to look this up after stream because maybe it'll ring a bell. I'll be like, yeah, I remember Jeanette or something. I won't. Benjamin River says, 90s in Toronto was peak goth. I miss it. You know, I was never cool enough to get into anything, any scene. I was just a nerd that stayed at home and did nothing. And I stayed that, and I guess I'm still that way. That's a really long pencil. It's okay. Jeanette. Jeanette was a attractive vampire lady. It's not going too badly. It's not going too badly at all. Just... I'm glad that chat can bond over this horrible show. Yeah, darn straight. You know, it stayed at home and didn't get into trouble. Didn't get into any trouble. Any. And I don't feel like I've missed out on getting into trouble at all. I am boring. Oh no. Benjamin Rivers, you went to goth clubs in Toronto? That sounds like a good time. Typical Friday night eating with, yeah, I stay home a lot. Oh, and Jester Jeffy also says 90s Toronto was pretty cool. Well, too bad I missed it all. Because, yeah, I was just, you know, just a nerd person. I did sports at that time. I was playing soccer still, competitively. Although, like what that's doing. Yeah, that's better. Gary Ankle, staying at home making video games like a real hoodlum. No, at the time I was not making video games. I was probably staying at home and playing computer games. Playing computer games and reading lots of books. ATM Machine, happy Crimson Tuesday, good evening. Yes, I see we're talking about vampires. Yeah, apparently we are. All I can add to the vampire discourse is that I have, in fact, read Twilight, more than one of those books. Did I read all those books? I didn't buy them. My sister bought them, and they were there, so I read them. And they're not good, either. But the first movie had surprisingly good production value. Oh, okay. Benjamin Rivers says, late 90s, early 2000s, scene was changing, but I got in when I could. I did not. Ooh, Electro Dragon UK. Speaking of Canadian fantasy sci-fi, I really like Continuum from the early 2010s. Although it was set in Vancouver, not Toronto. Continuum. I wonder if this is ringing like the faintest of bells for me. I don't know. You don't see two U's together very much. Eating with, as I put things, I skipped my young, dumb, stupid, and wild era of my early 20s. Probably too busy studying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, I think when I'd think about same, yeah, I studied, played computer games. Yeah. I don't regret it. Carmilla. You've read Carmilla, but not Twilight. Yeah, I say you don't need to read Twilight. Oh, Ace also watched True Blood. I did not watch True Blood. I know that was really super, super popular at some point. Then it kind of fell off. Yeah, Monkey Tube could only make it through halfway through the first book. It's not awesome or anything, you know. But I feel like I read all the books. Oh my goodness. No reason. Yeah, they were there. That's why I read them. And yeah, I didn't buy them. I wouldn't have read them if I had to buy them. Mantis comes to mind. Mantis comes to mind. Oh yeah, Aline B. Yeah, Robert Pattinson. By the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. I don't know if I missed you or not. But yeah, Robert Pattinson. Apparently, I've not seen him in anything actually, other than Twilight. Apparently he went on to bigger and better things. Oh, One-Eyed Freakbot, I will say, says, I will still go on record, say that I Am Legend is the best vampire novel ever made. Hmm. I think I've only read Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's the only one. And I read it for English, high school English class. I think we did it. Possibly. Oh yeah, Maximus. Also, yeah, I played World of Warcraft as well. Yeah, that maybe that qualifies as young, dumb, stupid, and wild. Yeah, beta human. How nice of you. No, I probably wasn't old enough to get in trouble in the 90s. Oh, I don't know. We don't have to do the math on that. Oh yeah, smartly. You stayed away, eating away from every question. Wow, yeah. It was a fun time. I played my fair share of World of Warcraft. It's not looking that horrible. Although yeah, she has to. The other side of the collar needs to come in a little bit, I think. Okay, One-Eyed Freak. Okay, I Am Legend, post-apocalyptic novel. One last human alive in a world overrun by vampires. So what are the vampires eating for blood? Are they just eating like animals? Well, I didn't realize it was written in 1954, One-Eyed Freakbot. That's fascinating. It takes place in the future of 1976. That's pretty ambitious, thinking that they're projecting a vampire-dominated future in 22 years in the future, which is not that long. Gary Ankler started Dracula, only read one chapter. I've seen some movies, I think, based on it. Nosferatu, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Shadow of the Vampire. I like Bram Stoker's Dracula is a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just soften this up so it just doesn't look as, yeah, like... I had a bit of, dimension. Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price, adaptation of I Am Legend. Not sure how close it is to the book. It's a fine B movie. Yeah, wasn't there like a Will Smith movie or something? Benjamin Rivers, thank you so much for dropping by. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. And I feel like I can't remember if you stream or not. Let me know, because I'll definitely do a shout out if you do stream. Yeah. No, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday, fellow Toronto game dev. And now I gotta look up Forever Night and the whole vampire thing. Okay, Charlton Heston was in one movie version in the 1970s called The Omega Man. I had no idea I Am Legend had so much cultural reach. Eileen B says, I like her right hand now, but I think more of the top of her thumb would be visible. Right hand. Yeah. I think, yeah. This hand has to, yeah, we need to add more thumb. It's getting eaten up by the dithering, I think. So we'll fix that. Okay. They know he's in there, they want his blood, but I feel like they only want his blood. What are they eating? Sorry, did I miss it? What are the vampires eating except for waiting for this one guy? Wouldn't they have starved? Oh, Legend was zombies. Okay, so it wasn't called I Am Legend. It was just called Legend. Okay, yeah, seen the Will Smith I Am Legend. So that is a thing. Was that based on the same book then? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, that whole thing about the dwarves turning into stone in the sunlight would be, yeah, something. Maybe scriptwriter Henrik Galeen and producer Albin Grau was also an occultist, so I particularly suspect him got it from Norse mythology where dwarves turn into stone in sunlight. And of course also in The Hobbit, the trolls do that, and then also in Gargoyles, the animated show. Gargoyles also do that. This also has to taper. Nancy's got thin little arms, so this has to taper. All of this stuff. And this has to just be a... No, not contiguous. Not contiguous. Oh, yeah, actually, we do want it to be that. Why is this all happening? Yeah, this... Okay. Yes, I think, yeah, I think I've got some myth book where it talks about Okay, dwarf Alvis was engaged to Thor's daughter. Thor turned him into stone by keeping him talking outside into daylight. Do dwarves have special powers? Like, Thor is a god. See, I would have thought that Thor could just make... Maybe he wasn't supposed to directly do anything to the dwarf, maybe? Oh, wow. Okay, so the author of I Am Legend also wrote Twilight Zone episodes, Richard Matheson. Huh. Okay, so they changed what they were, the monsters. Okay. In Omega Man, they were weird mutants. Will Smith, they were sort of zombies. Okay. Okay. Fogger Screen, yes. Are we approaching something that's not going to immediately jump out at us? As something... Like, say, her head is big. Her head is big. It is. There's no stopping it from being gigantic. Her head is canonically gigantic. It's just really big. Maybe I should bring her shoulder up so that it doesn't look so big. Maybe I can shrink her head 50%. Or not 50%, 10%? 5%? Why don't we try? Nancy. This is a big one. Let's do this. Just a wee bit. Jester Duffy has redeemed show a fun something. Nice. Okay, perfect. Got a few fun things. Been a while since we redeemed something. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna do this. Right hand almost good. Perhaps elbows a little, just a tiny little bit more pointy. Yeah. We're gonna try that after I try to shrink this head, and then we're gonna do Jester Jeffrey's Redemption, and then we're gonna try to make her elbow pointier. +1 to elbow pointiness. Gotcha. Okay, let's do this. How small can we get? That's too small. Okay, let's do an A-B thing. And also let's find out where that dithering is happening and get rid of it. Okay, so this one. And then... this one. Okay, which head size do we prefer? I'm not going to do a poll, I'm just going to ask. Okay, which head size do we prefer? This size or this size? Nicholas Patton, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, hers. Yeah, better. We all like that better. Okay. Go a touch further. Even. Okay. I don't think I'll go much smaller than that though, because her head is large. You would vote for this size. Okay, cool. Bobblehead or not? Yeah, this should be a Nancy bobblehead. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have her head be this big, and we're gonna need to fix this up some. But yeah, let's do the redemption. Speaking of that era of stuff, I have some fun VHSs to show. Now, there was a question on the Level 0 NPCs. One of our questions for Colonel's Bequest. We're gonna continue the Colonel's Bequest Let's Play videos after Timber. But one of the questions was about compilation VHS cassettes, because back in the day, you would have these TV movies on, it'd be a huge deal, and you'd set up your VCR, and then you'd record stuff. And then sometimes, I didn't do this with mine, but apparently you would just watch through the entire video, like multiple times. But I do have a couple compilation video VHS cassettes here, and I do want to show them. Okay. It is canonically large. Beta Human says, I suggest moving her whole right arm left by at least 7 pixels. We will look at all these things. Okay, here are my tapes. I will turn off the filter. Okay, first one we have is... this doesn't have soccer on it anymore. Like this, actually it does have soccer on it. Fuji Pro 126 hours premium high grade video for videotape libraries. I don't know why there's an NFL insignia. The official videotape of the National Football League. Nice. Great. Okay. This one. Oh my gosh, look, this is so cute. I didn't even pull this out last time, but apparently I signed this for some reason. I don't know why. In 1998, and my signature still looks like that. That's embarrassing. Recording videos from MTV on VHS memories, exactly. Yeah, her jawline we might need to fix. All that stuff, Snoopy, for sure. Ah. Pascal Broso says, there's a guy in Ontario who receives people's compilation VHS tapes and then uploads the content to YouTube. Ah. Thank you. You know, the thing with the signature is, yeah, I mean, you know, I think everyone goes through a phase of trying to figure out what their signature should look like. That was mine. But yes, this compilation had... This doesn't even have much on it. Like, my god. Okay. This one has the Murphy-Brown finale and the Croatia versus France semi-final for the World Cup. Now, I'm sure someone could Google this and find out what year this was, but yeah. Murphy-Brown finale and Croatia France semi-final. I don't think I watched these again, but I used to watch a lot of Murphy Brown. It was a fantastic show that I don't think has aged well at all, probably, but really, really good, really solid cast. Candice Bergen, awesome, and the whole cast was really good. Next is this one. This is more of a legitimate compilation tape. This one, this is a Sony T120. It's not the official VHS cassette of the NFL. 1998. There we go. 1998 France versus Croatia. That sounds about right. This one has... this one's got different handwriting on it because not my handwriting. The top one is my sister's handwriting, which is Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacation, which is a great movie, by the way, with great music. And my dad's handwriting here, Batman Returns and Hook. Pretty good double feature, I think. And I'm pretty sure I did watch these multiple times. Retro Ontario. Yeah, I actually follow Retro Ontario on YouTube. But yeah, so that's that one. So this is a true compilation. Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacation, Batman Returns, and Hook. All solid movies, as far as I'm concerned. I know people don't like Hook. I like Hook. I do. And if you have not seen the Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacation, it is amazing. Watch it. You would watch the double feature Foggy Green. Excellent. The last VHS I have is not a compilation, but I brought it out because it really caught my eye. And we were talking about anime not too long ago. So let's look at this one. Last one. So you're getting 3 for the price of 1, just a Jeffy. Akira Production Report? Oh, I guess this is a documentary. I thought this was the movie, but it's not. But this is actually probably cooler. We got this for, not the movie. It even says on the price tag. Planet X, $4.99. Which is, Planet X used to be a comic book store in Toronto. So this is the production report. Which looks like, I don't even know if this was ever opened. There's a sticker on the bottom, it's not coming out. You know, it's pre-watched, I'm sure. But this one says... ring light, sorry. Okay, in 1989, Katsuhiro Otomo created a groundbreaking animated feature-length film adapted from his immensely, popular and provocative graphic novel series Akira. In this fascinating documentary, Otomo and his associates discuss the techniques of this state-of-the-art Japanese animation masterpiece. Special bonus American theatrical trailer. Well, how do you like that? And, oh yes, Nicholas Patton will do the hat as well. Oh, is it? Planet X is still open? Nice. Pascal Borsa, if you're a Tiny Toons fan, you owe it to yourself to watch How I Spent My Summer Vacation. It's really good. Aw, Justin Jeffy, Hook was one of my first date movies. Aw, that's really sweet. I really like that movie. Anyway, the Akira Production Report. For $4.99 at Planet X. And yeah, I guess Planet X could still be there. I have not checked. Yes, Tetsuo Kaneda. The movie is gorgeous. Yeah, okay, so Nicholas Patton, let's do the hats. Let us pick... Oh, I've got another one of these woolly hats. Let's get to it. Thank you very much for the redemption. Watch it. Yes, Pesco Bros. Watch it tonight and report back. It's got, yeah, it's like a musical, not really musical, but it's got some music in it, some songs, and they're really good. And it's really funny, of course. There we go. Okay, filters. Thank you again for the redemptions, Nicholas Patton and Justin Jeffy. Yeah, it sounds like an after-school lineup. Yes, exactly. Oh, wow, oh! Just a Planet X is nearby you, Justin Jeffy. Okay. Monkey Tupi also like it's just it's got that era of like magic to it, I think, still. Okay, so Nancy's head. We fixed Nancy's head. Let's get back to this. And also, oh yeah, let's look. Okay, so what are the two notes that you guys had for me? Pointier elbow and moving the arm 7 pixels. Okay. Okay, let's do, I think pointier elbow, yes. Pointier elbow was first, so let's do that, and then we will do moving, which arm? 7 pixels? Her whole right arm, okay, to the left. Right arm to the left. Right arm to the left. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Planet X, 2227 Queen Street, East Toronto, Ontario. Hey, what do you know? Still there. Sweet. Yeah, Alouette, Jante Alouette. Alouette, Jante Primavera, or whatever. Okay, so this, I don't know why there's dithering there. There shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah, let's point the elbow and let us try the arm thing. Her right arm looks a little short. It's not too bad to me. It's bent and she's sitting. It's probably a little short, but also it needs to fit in the yeah, it's one of those things where she needs to fit in the space, and it's not too bad. Jean te Plumeret. Thank you, Beta Human. I only know it phonetically. Okay, Pascal Broseph says, in terms of animated stuff, I'd recommend what Navana put out, which is Canadian Animation Studio. Devil and Daniel Mouse is my favorite. Devil and Daniel Mouse. That sounds adorable. Okay, so let's do this. And cheek is flatter. Yes, I need to make her cheek more rounded. That's definitely a good note. Oh, you learned that in French class, cough years ago, Electric Derek in UK. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since French class for me too. Okay, pointy elbow. So this. Okay, let's copy this. Okay. So we're gonna point that elbow more, which is gonna be like this. Actually, how are we gonna accomplish a pointy elbow more? Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then do this. In fact, those two things can work together. We can move the arm and make the elbow more pointy, because that would give us more play. Let's try that. And if this arm is too short, then actually that's 3 birds with 1 stone, you guys. Because we can move this and give this arm a better angle. If we move it further out, then it will look longer. And the third thing, which is just the request to make this further out. So if I put it out here, then this angle becomes pointier. And actually, we need to echo the pointiness here. Okay. Much better already. Nice. Yeah. So, good. So that, yeah, that makes the arm longer. That makes the elbow pointier. Oh, Nicholas Patton, were you the one who recommended Bosch? That detective series set in LA? On the second season of Bosch, and it's so good. It just looks good. The production value is really nice. The acting is really good. Really enjoying it. You do not think so, Nicholas Patton? Someone did. Someone in chat. Thank you, whoever did. I could have sworn. You like all those movies, but I remember Batman the least. Gary Angelis, Batman Returns it's weird, and it's one of those movies again, just like probably Waterworld and Postman, which people kind of didn't really like it probably back in the day, but if you watch it now, you're like, oh, actually, there's a lot here that is good and interesting. And it's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot more interesting than, you know, other stuff, I guess we could say. Okay, Pesco Brosov, sorry, Pesco Brosov mentioned Bosch. Okay, yeah, Bosch is awesome. It just got this beautiful, it looks amazing. It just, they shoot everything so nice, and the way they, post-process what the film, I don't think they're using film, but the post-process the footage to be so beautiful and pleasing to look at. It's a very high quality show. So if anyone's looking for like a procedural, or not even procedural, I guess, like kind of crime, police detective kind of a thing, Bosch, very excellent. It's the best new show that I've seen in a while. Although I still recommend The Tower, it's like I think only BritBox might be carrying it, but The Tower is also excellent, so good. And it stars Gemma Whalen, who was Yara or Asha Greyjoy on Game of Thrones. She's excellent. Those are the two best new things I've seen. Yes. Batman's Returns is the Tim Burton one, the second Tim Burton one. Oh, you didn't like the first Burton Batman? ATM Machine? I like them both. I think they're both fun. Oh, yes, and yes, there are books. Bosch is based on books. Oh, ATM Machine. Fun fact, Hieronymus Bosch's first name is actually just Latin for Jerome. In fact, he's actually called Jerome Bosch in French. This is a weird thing about the show Bosch, and this would probably feel weirder. Actually, I don't know if it would feel weirder in the book, because they call him Harry on the show. And is there a reason why his name is Hieronymus Bosch, besides the fact that it's just an interesting name? Because it doesn't, I've seen one whole season of the show, and it doesn't seem to be a thematic thing about, like, he doesn't seem to like art, and the show doesn't seem particularly abstract or surreal or fantastical. So I don't know what the point was of naming him Hieronymus Bosch. If anyone knows why, please say so in chat, because I don't know why. And also, like, the other characters have weird names too. Like his partner's name is J. Edgar Hoover, and they call him Jerry. And then other detectives in the police station are called like Crate and Barrel, which is like an American home furnishing store. Like, I don't know why they're doing this to the show. It's because it's not just his name that's odd. Okay, Fox King, the Bosch books are good subjectively. His mom was into art. Okay, Ace says, but what about the other characters? Like, why is his partner named J. Edgar Hoover? And why are Crate and Barrel called Crate and Barrel? I don't even know what those detectives' real names are. Just amusing to the author, Electric Dragon UK. I feel like that's kind of indulgent. Oh, you didn't like the Prince musical numbers, ATM Machine? It's so the excess of the 80s, like I guess late 80s at that time. I guess it never really stuck out to me as strange. I just kind of went with it. Okay, pointier. Yeah, everything is looking better. Yeah, I don't know. He just thought the names were funny, I guess. I can't argue. Okay. You don't know Ace either. So you've read some of the books, but you don't know why Bosch is named Hieronymus Bosch. Because it almost feels like, yeah, like Bosch is not an uncommon name. But if you knew enough about the fact that someone called Hieronymus Bosch did exist, like, would you name someone that if you had a last name of Bosch? I don't know. I mean, when you're an author, you can be indulgent. Yes, absolutely. Like, absolutely, Electric Dragon UK. I would never tell him that he can't do something, and of course, he can do whatever he wants, clearly. But I'm just like a bit looking at it sideways, like it's kind of a weird distraction. Okay, Nicholas Patton, a perception schizophrenic neuropsychiatrist who helps the FBI solve complex cases. For example, to find a serial killer who kills his targets in front of hundreds of witnesses but never being seen. I see. Oh, Goldman Summers says French musical numbers were forced into the movie by the studio execs. Oh. They didn't think Danny Elfman's score would carry the film for some reason. Very strange. Oh, Bosch is uncommon name ATM machine. Like I think of like, isn't there like some kind of music or sound? Yeah, like no, maybe that's Boise, Bose. I don't know. I thought it was fairly common, but maybe not. Half the names in Woodhouse, Electric Dragon UK, but like Jeeves, I don't think is weird, and Bertie Wooster, those seem like conceivable names to me. But I mean, yeah, there's probably some funny names in there that I'm not thinking of. Side characters. Yes, Bose. Which in German for bad or evil? Is that? Oh, I guess it was some guy's name though, so it's not like they could, you know. But Bosch. Oh, maybe it's an uncommon name. Because it's not like Hieronymus is something you would be like, oh, well, maybe it's something you can just hear and say, I think I like the sound of that. But I don't know. You know, like I guess maybe Columbo is also an unusual name, maybe, but oh, Bosch is Dutch for forest apparently. Thank you, ATM machine. I think the drills and washing machines for Bosch. Hermione Bosch. Bosch, though, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Like I don't think about it hardly like anymore, but you know, I don't know why. And he must get asked that a lot. He must get tired of answering it. Because also, it's not like it's a funny show. It you know has its slight moments here and there, but it's pretty, you know, not comical. The tone, I don't know. Okay, so that's the arm. Definitely, the arm feels better there. We'll do a copy, and then we'll merge. Okay, okay. Ace says, okay, yeah, his mom just named him that out of the blue. In a book I haven't gotten to yet, Bosch tells his shrink this. Huh. Just out of the blue. Huh. Yeah, P.G. Woodhouse says, the names were satirizing, P.G. Woodhouse, names were satirizing the social class, whereas in this detective show, it just sounds like a weird affectation, Eileen B says. I agree. The 3-point was originally a Woodhouse name. I didn't know that, Electric Dragon UK. Nice. The arm definitely better. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, Ace, I think in this show, at least they talk about him having gone to a shrink. And yeah, that's because that's kind of a plot point. But yeah, I haven't seen him yet go to one. So I feel like he's not going anymore. But maybe he goes to one in like later on or something. But anyway, excellent show. Like I don't care about the names. Then it's a good show. Maybe he mentions in an interview, maybe like all about why he did that. It's fine though. He doesn't need to explain. Have you seen Bosch use the restroom? I bet he still does. Yeah, they haven't shown him peeing. But no, like it's definitely a plot point in season one about the like seeing a therapist and stuff. So I would figure like if he was seeing one, that would have come up where they would have shown it because he does have like issues that he's kind of working through. But anyway, like maybe he goes, yeah, and we just don't see that part. It could very well be true. Oh. ATM Machine says, yeah, in Woodhouse's Blandings Castle series, the Earl of Emsworth's family name is Threepwood. Ah. I don't think I've read that one. Eileen B says, left hand little finger should be tapered to disappear behind the ring finger rather than seeing the fingertip. Yeah, probably. I kind of put it there because I felt insecure about not having that one. Oh, yeah, we wouldn't see him peeing ATM Machine. It's just, yeah, like most characters, we wouldn't see certain aspects. We just kind of assume that they do them. But I don't know. I wouldn't like see a character and just assume that they're seeing a therapist if it wasn't something that they showed in the show. But it could totally, yeah, it's like definitely not impossible, you know. It's just like I guess because with therapist sessions are such a fodder on TV because it's a way for the audience to see what the character is thinking, and also for the kind of an insert for the writers to get in there and explain things maybe more. Like the therapist could be an explainer of things. So it's a very convenient device. But yeah, I mean, very fair enough. Like he could be going to one and we don't see that. We're not privy. He says, these books came out in the 90s, so he's a veteran cop of that time, and a Vietnam vet that had to clear underground tunnels by himself, a bit different from the show, so some of the facts blur together. Yeah, like I think on the show he was in some kind of special forces army thing, maybe? Yeah, the AT machine, important question. Does Laura Bow pee since she's made of cake? Glaze drips out. Oh gosh. I was thinking we were talking about the ultimate fate or destiny of Laura Bow, the cake golem. And we talked about how maybe it could be that she becomes eventually, over time, she becomes like a fruitcake, which are immortal and indestructible. If she drinks rum or whatever booze you put in fruitcake, if she just drinks slowly over time and eats chopped up fruit and nuts, she could make herself a fruitcake, which would be very, very long-lived and tough. That might be her strategy. She excretes cake slices, cake pops. Those cake pops you see at Starbucks, like rabbit droppings. Oh yeah, and also the round her cheek. That was another note, because yeah, she's not like a model, right? She's not like a modelly lady. She's just a normal looking person. That's the best thing about Douglas Herring's depiction of Laura Bow in Colonel's Bequest is she's not like a hottie, right? She's just a girl, right? She's just a normal lady. And I wanted to make sure that Nancy kind of looked like a normal lady, you know? Like she's got kind of, you know, she doesn't have like the super, you know, prominent cheekbones, and she's, you know, that's why you have such a crush on her. Yeah, I don't like when female characters have to, you know, they're expected that they have to be sexy or else people won't be interested in them or something, you know? +1 on the cheek. Nice. Aw, Gary Ankelis says, my mom says your art is pretty. I forget exactly what she said. It was more than a few minutes ago. Well, thank you, Gary Ankelis' mom. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, that's great. If you want to make her look normal for the time, give her a noticeable tooth gap, beta human. Now, the thing is about this resolution is it's kind of hard to do small things like that without it being like a gigantic tooth gap. Like, I don't know if it's possible to do a small tooth gap. I mean, that's actually not that bad. But she doesn't have a tooth gap in any other of the stuff that she's in, so I don't think I will. But yeah, I mean, actually that worked surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. Yeah, you looked up Clara Bow. She was inspired in part by her. Yes, she's definitely Laura Bow. I was, but I don't know if she even looks like Clara Bow because I don't know if Clara Bow was a redhead. I know that was like during the black and white film era, so I don't know. I mean, she could have been a redhead or something, but now I had a syphilis scar. Oh gosh, beta human. And they had similar hairstyles. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no nose. Just give her like a Voldemort nose. Oh dear. Yeah, that would raise more questions, I think. I feel like her eyes are like too round or big or something. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. She's kind of got a bit of an upturned nose. Maybe I need to be more upturned. Nope. Okay. 18 Machine says Clara Bow's hair was curly, but as far as I know, reddish or at least dyed, so. Ooh, okay. Speaking of pixel art teeth, I love how Octavio Navarro chose the exact resolution to achieve the perfect effect here. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's great! Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, he's got the projecting teeth of Freddie Mercury done really nicely. That's great. Octavio Navarro is awesome. Yeah, straight hair, easier to draw on EJ, exactly. Although, yeah, in Dagger from Amon Ra, Laura has, like, yeah, pin curls or whatever. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm glad you guys are liking the jaw. Let's, And the head size is, yeah, less outlandish. So that's good. Good. Yeah, we're doing well. I think maybe 10 more minutes on this, and then we're going to move into Alter Destiny. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this, except actually, yeah, she's wearing a belt there, and the belt would probably show. Electric Dragon UK, I, like Madonna, have a visible gap between upper and sizers. This is where all comparisons between me and Madonna end. I have a problem with, like, my teeth are crowding, because I've got, like, fairly big teeth and, like, I guess a small jaw. So everything is just, like, all smushed in with each other. So I've got the opposite of a tooth gap, really. Like, they're starting to overlap. But that's alright. They're functional, and that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Your eyes tad large, maybe take a pixel thickness from the bottom of them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gap Tooth Club, Stampede 4, yeah. Also, like, Willem Dafoe, right? They put the fun in functional. IT Machine says, not sure the whole bottom line of Nancy's right eye on the left side of the screen should be removed, just some pixels of it. Bottom line. It's just like the white part. Let's try that. Left eye. Okay, yeah, definitely use. Okay, let's duplicate layer. Let's try to just. It's gonna look like she's kind of smiling with her eyes. See, that's not bad. That actually is, yeah, less anime-like. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Yeah, she's smizing exactly, Stampede. Yeah, Lean B says, three other fingers on her right, left hand. Left hand. Needs some work. Maybe slightly curled under less equal in length. Yeah, that's my problem with fingers. Like, that ring finger, yeah, is like the same length as her middle finger, which is not right. Nice. Nice. Everyone agrees better. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, I think that's definitely helping her face. And also, we did resize her face too, right? So, I mean, that's another thing to think about. And we don't need that one. Cool. And also, yeah, this ring finger should not be as big as the other fingers. All these fingers. Why can't all the fingers just be all the same length? This would be a lot easier to draw. Oh, and yeah, oh wow. Well, I overwore the... That's fine. Nicholas Patton hat redemption. ATM, she said, did you see the article about the issue with Starfield's NPC smiling animations? I saw some Twitter post about that. Yeah, but how the muscle, not moving their arm muscles when they smile, so they look insincere or dead inside. Yeah, this whole thing, yeah. She looks a lot less like she's terrified getting hit by a new coworker now. Nice. Yeah, why don't we just have hot dog fingers? It would make my life easier. Yeah, Aline B, yeah. At this resolution, like that 1 pixel is gonna make a huge difference, for sure. Yeah, this is the smile of some, like, yeah, but actually, hey, the professor did just mess with the stone. Hey, Alta Insider, happy Crimson Tuesday. Redeem show a fun something. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show a fun something. It's gonna be, I think, a game. Let's show a game. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, let me move over the... Oh, sorry, Nancy. Oh, dear. Come back. Come back. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the redemption, Alt Insider. We're gonna do... I said game, but I didn't say what kind of game. We were talking... No, not at all. No, we got this. Bosch, a brand of quiet dishwasher. Thank you, Edith. I thought it was something. Some kind of electronic. Bosch. Dishwasher. Hieronymus Bosch. Dishwasher. Now, I mentioned I was going to show a game, but it's not a computer game. I actually was thinking, you know, we were talking about board games earlier on, like the Crawl board game, the Dune. I don't know if we were talking about a Dune board game or for that it does indeed exist, but I have a board game recommendation for you guys if you guys are interested in like D&D, but something a bit more board gamey and more structured than D&D and more streamlined. This game I really like. Oh, let's turn off the filter. Chroma key. Okay. Lords of Waterdeep. This is wonderful. This is basically... It's not Hero Quest. It's not Hero Quest. What it is I will show you the back. Pascal Borsov also says this is a good one too. Yes. It's kind of like a worker placement type of a game, if I recall. I haven't played this in a while, but This one is very, very excellent. Oh yeah, great Dune board game called Dune Imperium, quite crunchy and strategic. Lean B says this one. Now I know a lot of like Euro style games, as they're called, are super crunchy and strategic. This one actually is not as crunchy and strategic as some of those games, but it has like there are quests you can go on, and you can like get equipment and stuff. I think it's a whole bunch of fun. Yeah, it is a worker placement type of a game, but it's a whole bunch of fun. Let me see if I can pull out the well, I don't know if I can. I don't have enough room to pull out the components or anything, but there you go. You can probably find on YouTube some reviews of this, just showing what the gameplay is like. But it plays at age 12 plus. It plays an hour, it says, but you know these games always take longer. And this is 2 to 5 players. Oh, but I think with this game, it might be one of those times where they expect you to play dummy players as well. So I don't know if you could actually genuinely play this with 2. But yeah, there are quests. There are like places to go and everything. I recommend this one a lot. This one's a lot of fun. If you like D&D, but you want to play it as a board game, and there's also expansions and stuff as well. A lot of fun. Waterdeep, is it based on Forgotten Realms? I guess probably. I never played any Forgotten Realms stuff. But yeah. Very much. So thank you for the redemption. Yeah, this one is a good recommendation. You know, with board games, the hardest thing is just getting people together to play them. But, yeah. Love board games. My sister's actually huge into board games. We played tons of different board games, really. But not so much nowadays. Because life, but yeah. I've got a bunch of favorites. Ah, Aline B says, my partner and I are playing through Gloomhaven, which is huge fun. The campaign that takes months through, so we have set up on our own dedicated table all the time. Yeah, that there's another really fun kind of D&D type of game. Well, not really, yeah, kind of D&D kind of game called Eldritch Horror, which is also one that can take a heck of a long time. So yeah, I understand that the dedicated game table. That one is kind of also a streamlined type of quests, and you know it's Cthulhu themed and all that. So that's another kind of, but that's more. That one's like more story based with like skill checks and stuff and like leveling up than Lords of Waterdeep is. Like, yeah, Lords of Waterdeep worker placement game basically. And I do love the box. The box is excellent. The components are really nice. That's another thing too. Looks like we're just, let's take one last look at our piece, and then we were going to move on. One last look at new and improved Nancy. Oh, new and improved Nancy. And we can actually see our progress. So let's do that. This is where we are. And let me see if I can get to where we started tonight. Oh no, we didn't start there. I know I've got these every single one. Did we? Yeah, we probably started around here. So let's see. Yeah, this is where we basically started this evening. I know it doesn't look like much. Just subtle differences. Yeah, Gary Anklis, yeah, Arkham Horror. Yeah, that's slow, trying to remember the rules. Eldritch Horror is like Arkham Horror, but more streamlined. Although it still takes a really long time to play, it's easier than Arkham Horror. Yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, of course, like computer games, like handle all the rolling and the stats and everything. Not surprised that computer role-playing games were like one of the first kinds of games to get made into computer games, because role-playing games are tough, and like everyone who loved D&D was like, well, if only we had a dungeon master, because no one, you know, dungeon mastering is like a lot of work. Subtle differences. Okay, so that's where we started, and that's where we ended. Same, yeah, basically the same game. And I like when board games are like that. I mean, some games actually have their own series that eventually, like the later versions, get more streamlined. I think there's some kind of speaking of Draculas and vampires, Dracula is like, I don't know, like you don't pluralize Draculas, right? Because there's only Count Dracula, but whatever. Vampires. There's some vampire game where the third edition is like more streamlined than the first edition was, and the second edition subsequently. That's always nice to see too. Yay! Settled but significantly improved. Yay! Much better. Okay, thank you guys. Wonderful. Thanks to you guys. Thank you for all your feedback. This is really, it's always helpful for me when you guys weigh in. Yay! Monkey too big. The plural of Dracula is Draculae. But is it like, yeah, Revenants? Yeah, Gary Anklin. So yeah, like Count Dracula is the one, right? But it's fun to call them Draculas because it's so incorrect. Draculas. Like Nosferatu, I'm assuming is just one guy, right? So you wouldn't say Nosferatus and Draculas. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Didn't want to do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, and also, I guess, we can also show what this looks like in the current version of the game, right? This is the one that's in the game, and this is where we are with this one. So that is a more than subtle improvement. Oh, okay. In the movie, Nosferatu is what he is. His name is Count Orlok. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Count Orlok. A group of Dracula is called a count. Okay, okay. Nosferatu. So Nosferatu is what then? If his name's Count Orlok, is he a Nosferatu? So that is like a kind of Dracula. And yes, Aline, What We Do in the Shadows, the movie and the TV series are both excellent. They actually film What We Do in the Shadows in Toronto. So I see a lot of like familiar like backgrounds and stuff, which is kind of cool. Okay, Stoker source unclear. It means undead. But is anything referred to as Nosferatu in the movie? So is Count Orlok referred to as a Nosferatu then, or Nosferatu? Aline B says, the original film is wonderful. I say as a recovering New Zealander, I haven't seen the TV series yet, except for Matt Berry's line readings. Yeah, the original film is wonderful, but yeah, the show is a lot of fun too. It's a lot of fun. And Nosferatu, yes. So Count Orlok is a Nosferatu. Is Nosferatu. Oh, and 18 Machine says movie adds its own gloss by claiming that Nosferatu literally translates as bird of death. Yeah, Matt Berry's wonderful. I actually like the other guy is my favorite, I think. Nandor? I can't remember, it's been a while. But we are gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Let me save this out. Oh, weird. Oh, I've got the wrong thing open. Okay, save this as Google Doc. Okay, saving. Okay, saving that. Closing Photoshop. Any other hiccups? I increased the kbps on stream today from 2500 to 4000, so it looks like everything's kind of going okay so far. Ah, Justin Jeffy worked a couple seasons on What We Do in the Shadows. We created some pretty extreme vomiting for the show. Nandor, yes, his name Nandor. Okay, Nandor the Relentless. I love Nandor, he's great. Matt Bearline reading this rent-free in my head. Nice. It's so cool, Justin Jeffy worked on What We Do in the Shadows. It's a great show. Did you ever work on that other show that's filmed in Toronto, The Boys, on Amazon Prime? Now I've got a few things here. I've got another carrot cake Madeline, which I've baked, and I've got some fruit here. So I'm going to switch over to the the Altered Destiny stuff, which I always like to remind everyone that to Altered Destiny you can buy the version that I am playing on GOG or on Steam, and you can adjust the settings so the music sounds better, and also you can play this on EGA like I'm doing. from the GOG version at least. I'm assuming the Steam version is kind of the same as well, but on GOG I just got the files and I edited them and they turned out okay. Okay, I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to eat my snack and then we're going to get into some Alter Destiny. And I'll probably do this for, I guess, until midnight, I guess? I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Muting self. There it goes. Okay. Okay, all set. I just had dinner before I started streaming, so I didn't need a huge snack this time around. Desert Jeffy, you did not work on The Boys. I've watched, I don't know how many seasons of The Boys are out, like 1 or 2 seasons of The Boys. And it's a pretty well done show. And, like, most of the acting and stuff is really good. I just find it kind of mean-spirited, which I'm not super crazy about, but it's a good show. It's just really not 100% my thing, but I can see why it's popular. And yeah, it's pretty well done, you know. That's my thoughts on The Boys. And what we do in the shadows is lovely. Okay, I'm going to change my tag to Altered Destiny. Let's see if any more people have started following it. No, it's still 44 people following Altered Destiny. But that's not nothing, right? Pascal Bros was too grody for me. Yeah. I don't mind the grossness of it. It's just, yeah, it just seems mean. I don't know how else to put it. There's another show that was on Amazon Prime that I tried watching, and I kind of fell off of it because it was just also kind of mean-spirited. I think it was called The Patriot or something. And it got really popular for a little while, but I watched a few episodes and I just was like, oh, it's so mean. I can't do this. Okay, moving on. Let me turn this music off. I'm going to turn the audio down and we're going to do like a music volume check together for this. And here we go. And I should have changed the music back from MIDI A to the other one that we're using, because yeah, the piano music just feels unsuitable for a sci-fi adventure. But anyway. Okay. There's no music yet. No music yet. Okay, is this too loud? Adlib, thank you, Beta Human. Yeah, the adlib sounded better to me, even though the MIDI sounded more realistic. Yeah, Pascal Boy, so maybe when I was younger, The Boys would appeal to me. Maybe. Music good? Fantastic. Okay. Oh, you did work on the season 1 of The Boys. Totally forgot. Can't remember what the season. Remember, we created a stadium and crowd shot for it. Very, very problematic for us. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let me get my list of nouns for this game. Ever-growing list of nouns that I don't know are relevant, most of them. Aline, but yeah, I have not. You know what? I could do it now. I could just edit the AD to adlib again. I think I might do that. Actually, yeah. Let me give me a second, because the piano music is really throwing me off with this game. Let's just quickly do that edit. GOG games. Alter Destiny. This AD batch file edit. So this has to be adlib. Adlib. B big A big L. Let's try that. I'm sorry. I can't do the piano again. The piano music. There we go. That's better. Ever-growing list of nouns is the name of my next album. It is. Oh. A says, I heard the boys' comic is worse in every way, and the show is an improvement. It got me curious to read it. Oh dear. Okay. So sound level's still good. See, this is working for me better. It's more abstract. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. Yes, load. September 5th. Crystal, avoid Hoopa. Yes, Hoopa put pollen on us, which we don't want. But we were in this stunning cavern. And there is this aura. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, I can use arrow keys. Did I know that I could use arrow keys in this game? Maybe I did. You wouldn't believe what I can forget. Yeah, this is the thing here. There's some sort of gladiatorial fight that is here. That speaking of arenas, Jester Jeffy, there's a sold-out crowd of hot dog wieners here. But yeah, I don't know what to do here. Like we know that Alnar is a metal shaper, so maybe we need a weapon for this section. So maybe I should just leave, because I don't think there's anything I can do here. And I've read this before, but let's do this again for one more time. Flashing with blinding intensity, the pool of light gives off tremendous heat. You can hear the air crackling. By your feet is a strange message carved into the platform, straining to get close enough to mince you. Standing on a little platform is Ara, a nasty creature placed by Halmar to guard the pool, which we don't even know why we need to be here. Aline, but yeah, the background is a bit noisy, but I wonder if it's because it was started off as, I think it was released on PC, on DOS first and then in Amiga, or PC and then Amiga. So I wonder if this was the original version, or if this was something they backwards compatible or something. But yeah, there's a message here which I can't remember what it said, so I'm saying it. I'm going to look at it again. Oh, did I get points for that? A message says, fed by the light, starved by the dark, the source of your life says your form must be right. Okay, so we probably need to change form. But changing form with the Hoopa will turn us green. Look, creature. Yeah, mighty aggressive one track mind. Let's hope you had your weedy stay. I don't know what to do here, right? If we move here, this happens, and then I can't do anything, and then he chops me. There we go. Violently and repeatedly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the crystal cave. There are still areas we have not explored yet. This could be something we need to come back to. Oh, we're not gonna do this right now. Yeah, I don't know about compressing or anything. This game is something else. Beautiful, though. This is a great overworld look. Okay, we haven't gone east yet. So we should do so. The scale of this, like he walks so fast. That's us, Barrett. I forget our whole name. Oh no! Okay, we've been here before. Okay, so let's go north. Let's go north. Yeah, backgrounds look great. Aline B says not bad noise and could be from a spray tool rather than scan artifacts. You curious about the art project? Yeah, process. Yeah, I feel like it was some kind of spray brush or something. Go. We're gonna go north. Yeah, is my tag saying Altered Destiny? Because mine still says art, but I know mine is weirdly not working properly. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna do this until, yeah, like 12, I guess, and then we're gonna look for someone to raid. 12, 12, 15, depending on how stuck I get. Because if I get super stuck, then next week or the week after, I will come armed with a walkthrough. Okay, tag is good, fantastic. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, so this is new. A powerful stench rises from the canyon floor and washes over you. You shudder, staring off into the distance to the heat waves dancing on the horizon. Look floor? Smell stench. Yeah, this would not be as good if this was piano music. You can't help but smell it. Oh no, the title says Crimson Diamond Live. Okay, live, okay. Yes, I guess if you're expecting more Crimson Diamond right now, it is technically a lie. It is! No more today. Why do we have this scene? Look distance? Look canyon? Look horizon? Look canyon. The path, like the walls, are made of solidified slime. Take slime? Okay, I don't know what to do here besides walk down. Go! The odor is even stronger near the floor of the canyon, making you want to leave this area immediately. Huge Eula footprints blurred over time make the canyon floor impassable. Eulas must have walked through here to their graveyard. Eulas. Yeah, we have that written down as an animal. Oh, Eulas. Oh, maybe Eulas. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I can't remember. I made notes, but I don't remember. Okay, look. Footprints. Okay. Look creature? Is that a creature? That amoeba? Nope. Look plant? Is that a plant? Nope. Oh shoot! I should have saved. That's my bad. Sorry. I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently there's nothing there, because it would have come under, I'm assuming it would have come under creature or plant, which tends to be the categorizations here. I got nothing. It's nothing. It's swamp mist off the bayou, as Laura Bow would say. I will save it. Under Canyon, September 12th. Yes. Look at him just motor over that mountain. Amazing. Okay. Sept 12 Canyon. So don't go that way. Can we go down? Can I go down? No. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. One moment, please. Ah, thank you. Okay. Right. Look, amoeba. Oh, it's coming for me. Oh, How about that? I can't believe that returned something. As the Eula pass through the canyon on the way to their graveyard, they shed their fears of death. These fears come to life when they sense the presence of another creature. Thank you, Electric Dragon. Let's see what happens. Wraiths are us. Fears can get to you in life, can't they? And these huge fears, remnants of the huge Eulas, proved to be a bit too much for you to handle. Thank you. Thank you, Just Jeffy. Oh, I just died of fear. And yeah, like, reading the message does do something. So I'm wondering... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna read the message in the Crystal Cavern, get my points, and then leave. I'm sorry. Because maybe I should have written a note about what the message says. Hey, guy. Oh, look at Axe. Look, Axe. Nope. Look. Okay, read message. Okay, so So this says, a message in Crystal Cave by the R is fed by the light, starved by the dark, the source of your life. Oh, says your form must be right. Says your form must be right. AT Machine, somebody asked this in another stream, but exactly how does our protagonist know this? Yeah. This is omniscient narrator. Yeah, I was also looking for a cool death. Oh, I should have looked at the pool. Excuse me. I want to look at the pool. I don't think I did that before. Look, pool. This pool must have been created by Halmar, wielder of the Jewel of Light. The light from the pool is so intense it can disrupt the molecular structure of animal cells. Oh, maybe we can dump him in there. But yeah, pool. I will write pool on my list of nouns. Pool of light. Pool of light. Can I talk to the Aura? I didn't even try. Talk? Aura. Okay. Isn't a sentient creature, its brain leaves something to be desired, like synapses. Okay. Yes, does he have a bootleg Hitchhiker's Guide in his pocket to tell him this? Yeah, I don't... It's okay. It's the... yeah. Guardian Angel? Yes, Arabella Altered Destiny. Have you played this one? I don't know what to make of it yet. I do have some, like, minor goals that I'd like to accomplish, but I don't know how to accomplish them. I need to catch an Indela bird for Vinda for fortune telling, but I haven't done that yet. And there's an RR I need to defeat somehow. And that guy. And also whatever happens over here. Avoid the amoeba. Okay, try this again. Just keep it moving. I will save again, by the way. I will save here so the amoeba can't get me. I will save it as... oh, September 12th. Canyon. Okay, great. 53 points. That sounds like we're doing really well, but I have no idea what we're doing. Okay, move it. Fast. Go, guy. There we go. Oh, he got tinier. Oh my gosh, go. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay, this is gonna be a problem, I can tell. Oh, okay, now, okay, Arabella says, not really, I found out about this game thanks to your stream. Feel like giving it a try sometime. I recommend it so far. It's really cool, the music's really cool, and the art is really cool, but I still have no clue. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those times. Oh, did I not die until then? Did I just give up too soon? Oops. I thought I was a goner, so I stopped trying. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this whatsoever. Because he stops here, and then I gotta, like, control him again, like 2 steps to make him go there. Okay, so save. Let's just save here. Avoid amoebas. Wraiths are us. How do they get away with that and not get sued by a particular... Oh no, I don't... Oh look, maybe it's just luck. Which way do I go? This way? Oh no. Oh, wait. Come back, go back. Where am I supposed to... Okay. At least it doesn't look like it's... Oh my gosh. Okay, I started to have less fun with this all of a sudden. Oh, the amoebas make a pool? Oh. Yeah, they got away with the Wraiths R Us by not being as... I've seen R Us stores, though, that weren't Toys R Us. Okay, I'm having a bad feeling about this now. Oh, gee. Galactic Dragon says that works. What to do if you find yourself stuck with no hope of rescue? Consider yourself lucky. Life has been good to you so far. Alternatively, if life hasn't been good to you so far, which, given your present circumstances, seems more likely, consider yourself lucky that it won't be troubling you much longer. That sounds like Douglas Adams. Yeah, can I just click? Oh shoot, yeah I can. But no, the pathing is up to me. It was a good try, Lead B, though. It was a good try. It's not too bad, actually. It's not... I'm gonna try to go this way this time. There's like 3 ways to go. Oh my gosh. Where am I supposed to go now? Yes, it is the worst kind of mouse control. Ugh. Okay. No. Oh, no. Yeah, I can. Oh. Ah. Oh, wow. I saved while he was walking that time. Let's try to go every avenue. You know what I said? Oh, it wasn't that bad. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, so now I'm over here. I should save it. Save it! So. Canyon, cave. This is the rightmost. I'm not gonna remember any of this. It's got even those hidden... Oh, no! Yeah, oh gee. I don't know if it's worse than King's Quest 3. It doesn't feel like I fall off as easily as King's Quest 3, but I'm not happy about this right now. Okay, nope. Go back. Okay, I don't see. What about here? Right? What about here? What am I supposed to do? It's not sporting to leave me in a place where I can't do anything, right? Do you agree? I'm not willing to accept yet that that's a dead end. I'm gonna try one more time. This is why you don't leave the house in slippers like this. Get... Okay, I don't think there's a way to go from there. I'm not gonna go that way. Well, to be fair, he was in his house and did not expect to be sucked up by his television. I'm sorry, JB. Whatever your name is. I forget my name. What's my name? Look self. PJ Barrett. That's me. Look, I'm like a Jim Walls character. I'm so cool. Okay. I'm not going that way. That way is for like, it's a lost cause. Oh, shoot. Oh, I should look. You're right, Aline. His name is Pajamas Barrett. PJ Barrett. Look. Deep within the canyon, cut off from the light, the path becomes difficult to follow. Indeed, your legs still tremble as your body reacts to the stench still in the air. This area is nonsense. Ugh, gosh darn it. Oh my god, what? There's some clipping problems happening now. Not my fault. None of it's my fault. Blame Pajamas Barrett and Accolade. Why? Okay, there. Go. Get in there. Get in. Get in there. Oh shoot. Okay, save. I'm lost already. Oh wait, that was no, I don't want to save there. Save. Every single one of these slots is gonna be this place. Cave maze. Okay. I'm really trying hard to see what's going on here. Oh, didn't I go that way? Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. So what's the point? Okay, I should look. Sorry. Right. Mm-hmm. Go. Look. Like a web of fear. The high paths trace and cross the canyon walls. Your body and emotions scream in fear, urging you to lie down, cover your head, and hope you awaken from this nightmarish canyon. Yeah, I agree. Elected Dragon, player character is PJ Barrett. You took your TV to get repaired, and then instead of bringing your TV home from the repair shop, a barbarian man, like literally like Conan the Barbarian type of character, took your television instead, so you had to take his television, which happened to be a portal to another dimension. And so you're not the chosen one, the barbarian man was, and we got sucked into this whole dimension where there was a fellow named... Wow. Helmar. Helmar has the jewel, and that's a problem for the universe. And now we're on the planet of Daltir. And Jonqua called us through, well, he called the barbarian but got us instead, and who is basically like the guy who sent us here by accident. And now we're trying to save the planet of Daltir from Helmar. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you could have just assumed. The secret city is what this reminds me of. I don't... What I'm bothered by is that I can't tell if I'm supposed to, like, jump over gap? Jump? Trying that here now is not going to accomplish a thing. I just see this. Is this a dead end, right? That looks like a dead end to me. So we're not going to go this way. We're not going to go this way. Oh, you know what? We don't want to go... Well, let's go here. We could use the practice. Nope, we're not going to use the practice. We're going to load earlier. See how... Yeah, this game. Okay. So both of those are fool's errands. We're not going to either of those. And I don't think we can go that way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's only 11:34. Okay, so we're going to go up the center one. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, darn it. Yes, Electric Dragon UK. I agree. This is... I don't want to. Where am I? Okay, there. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I'm getting a little worked up. Okay, save. I'm gonna save over this one because I'm not going that way. That way yielded nothing. Gosh. Oh, the same exact place. What are those antlers or whatever over the hole near the top of the second screen? Antlers? Nothing. I'm gonna guess nothing. Have mercy. So how is everyone else's day today? Okay, I'm gonna save here. This seems pretty safe. Pascal says, they even have an offbeat drum going while you're trying to do this. Yeah, I can use all the help I can get. Okay, so that wall is safe. If I just stick to this wall, it seems like I'm pretty good. Let me out! Let me go! Oh, come on! Just, you know what I'm trying to do? Can you change the animation speed? I don't know. So yes, there is a speed. Do you think that would help? We'll try. Okay, go take a couple ticks down. Is that slower? I can't tell. Yes. Okay, save. Straight shot? Nope. Of course not. Oh wow, did I hit the other one on the way down? Wow, that only 3 minutes have passed since I checked last. Okay. Okay, this is new. Okay, there's a bunch of cool stuff here. Look. Close to the canyon floor, the stench is again strong. Like carefully arranged sculptures, the bones of long-dead Eulas are just visible. Look, Eula. What? I don't see a bunch of bones here? You just... What? That's very specific. Okay. Can I fall from this height? No. That looked survivable. Oh wait, I didn't want that one. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh good. Isn't that nice? They took over from there. Thanks. I like the coloring on that path though. That's kind of nice. Yeah, you like the shadows in the far canyon. Well, it looks real nice. It looks very alien. Oh, look at that. Mercy. Just keep going. Don't stop. Really? Oh, thanks, guys. Why can't you have done that for the whole thing? Why are you making me do that once? No! Cross the last Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh my gosh, this game. It's by Accolade. Hello, by the way. It's by Accolade. It got mixed reviews back in the day. If you can believe it. It's an adventure game. It's a text parser EGA adventure game, so naturally, I had to try it. Oh my god. Okay, good. They did that. Yes, it's by Mark Berlin, exactly, 18 Machine, wow! Who previously worked for Infocom and also made Bubsy's Claws Encounters of the Furred Kind or something? No, Crossless, we have died many times, and I don't know why they decided to cut us a break for those last couple screens. I'm not gonna complain though. Yeah, no, we have fallen quite a few times. Yes, and 18 Machines says one of the artists on it was Justin Shin, who later worked on LucasArts' Dark Forces and Jedi Knight. Yeah, very interesting pedigree. This game has a lot going for it. Okay, like look how cool this screen is. Let's just enjoy this and not die or fall. Yes, yeah, I know, Crossless, you missed the other part. Okay. The graveyard, the Eula's final resting place. Though your hands tremble slightly, you feel pride in having reached here. I guess I'm proud too. The long-dead Eulas are still an awesome sight. Etched into their bones by their biochemistry are their life experiences. The shades of Joe Orlando's EC comic Fossil are on the screen. Nice. It probably was inspiration, right? Okay, look bones. Nope. Look bones. One, okay, yeah, I don't know, like, the narrator, like, there's no way Pajamas Barrett would know this, but, roughly translated, one small patch of bone says, I am Yoyula Jojello, member of the Kokello clan. Many years I have lived, and many fears I have faced. I guess I have to write these names down. More names. Yoyula Jojello. Remember what we were saying about outlandish names and things? Member of Kokello clan. Okay. Great. Can we do that again? Nope. Maybe if we look floor? What's going on with the floor? What else is there? That's it? Look graveyard. Take bone. Phew, I hope you have a very large puppy at home. Not even Ennio the Legend, only a famous dog back in 1990, whatever this was, could handle a bone this size. Eat bone. And you call yourself human? Eat the pile of bones? Yes! Yes, I want. Climb bones? Oh, look at that! Okay. What do you know? Whoa, look. Look, creature. Oh, what? Krieg. There's a Krieg. Klieg. Look, Klieg. The Klieg is a voracious animal, though not all foods agree with it. Some foods give Kliegs terrible gas. Its impish nature makes some creatures feel falsely secure around it. That's very insightful. Its large snout ends in a bell-like mouth. Looks like a walking mouse with a megaphone attached to its mouth. Go on thinking mode. Oh, well, Case of the Golden Idol has thinking mode. I need thinking mode. You know what? What if we give... Maybe, I'm guessing, maybe Popcorn does not agree with this thing. Give popcorn to Klieg. Klieg take what they want when they want without any help. Throw popcorn at Klieg. Throw and it lands at your... Oh, look at that. The whole bowl. Take popcorn. The whole popcorn. Okay. It's adorable. Okay, Klieg. Klieg at Eula Graveyard. Yeah, the popcorn did not a single, we didn't lose a single kernel. Climb, can I... Oh, maybe that'll make me climb down though. Let's just see what happened. Nope. I like how our slipper fell off. I think he could have survived that. Oh, yeah, sorry, excuse me. Oh. What? Maybe the Klieg is sapient. Klieg isn't a sentient creature. Its brain leaves... Okay, yeah. Oh, look at that. They honestly, Crushlash, they were not doing this before. Helping us. You're a little heavy for traipsing on webs like this. Oh, come on. What are we holding? That stuff doesn't look like it weighs much. Can I just drop all? Oh, here come some Kliegs. Hold on to your jammies. They'll steal anything not nailed on. Oh, they're gonna take all my stuff. There's a bowl and a Klieg here. Look, Klieg. It's still there. Take Klieg. Okay, I took the Klieg. Look, what is going on? Okay, the bowl is empty. It was once a bowl of Orville's Cornopop. I don't know what just happened. Why did that happen? What happened? Why do we have this now? I had not the right idea with the popcorn Crosslash. Well, I guess I did. I wanted to feed it, but instead it happened in the most roundabout possible way. I don't know if this one's dead. Crosslash, you dropped everything. Cleese came to take everything. One tried to take the popcorn and ate the popcorn and died. I'm not gonna save it yet, you guys. I'm not confident that was right. Do you think I'm light enough now? Because I took all my stuff? The most adventure game way you mean. Yeah. It's the same thing. Am I too heavy still? Yep. Okay. We're gonna try that and just leave everything there and see if that helps. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that worked. First of all, this screen has surprised me twice. You can just drop the pop... Oh, you know what? Yeah, well, I want to drop everything Aline B. But you're right. Maybe I should just drop the popcorn and then after they move away, then drop everything else. Let's try that. It's, you know, it's not very common that you're able to drop stuff unless like it's specifically good for this area. But I wonder if you can. I've got to drop the popcorn elsewhere. Drop popcorn. Drop a bowl. Drop bone. Drop. Yeah, you're right. Cool. So I got points for that. I got 5 points for that. So that was supposed to happen. I'm just going to drop all and see what happens and then try the web. And it's probably going to dump me again, but that's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to climb. Good thinking, Aline B. Okay, time somewhat flew. Okay, am I still too heavy? I am not. Okay, look at that. It just no stop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember. Okay, the review for this game said this game has ridiculous pathing, and it does. It takes me like all the way there, except like the final little bit, and then wants me to no do something else, and I don't know which other way it wants me to go. Look, keep going. Like, why would you not just keep going? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, oh, a light breeze meanders through the skull and eye sockets, creating a low, moaning wail, a plaintive crying. There is a jeweled arrow here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to come back out this way, and I'm annoyed already. Skulls and arrow. It's gorgeous. This screen is amazing. Look at the depth being created right now by the bones. Look, arrow. Beautiful. This tiny jeweled arrow must have been the one which slew a mighty Eula. Okay, now I gotta get over there. Look, skulls. Okay, same one. Nothing else? Okay. Yeah, go on some. This is gorgeous. Shoot. See, crushless, there you go. They're not that nice. uh, oh, make me get closer. Stop. Oh, come on. I wouldn't have died from that. Give me a break. He slid slowly down that. Ugh. Okay. We got. Oh, no. Exactly. Carceless Grim would have survived with a little head shake. This guy could have made it too. He could have. I just. PJ, pajamas. Pajamas Barrett. You're made of cake, I think. They want me to get closer? It's such a tease. Okay, take arrow. Come on. Gotta get the arrow. Nice. Look how well we're doing, apparently. Save. I definitely need this arrow, so I'm gonna save on top of this. I wonder if I can go this way. Nope. I wonder if I can go up the spine. What? Nope. 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 Not at all what I wanted. But I kind of was thinking maybe I could slide down the skull and then just leave. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna accept that I can't go any other way. Will you guys accept that? Okay, wait, one more time. Let's go further. Let's try going further left. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna accept that that's all we can do here. And I hope you guys are okay with that, because that's... Yeah, exactly. Aline B. Roger Wilco survived exactly such a slide, even if he didn't at least his head would have exploded satisfyingly at the end of it. Yet this guy kind of collapses. Maybe he's just got weak knees or something. Can I slide down? Climb down? Climb down? Climb bones. Okay. Read bones. Yeah, it's the same Jojo Kokilo thing. Yeah, when I tried to look at the skull, it gave me the same thing. And also they kind of leave you a good 2 or 3 seconds after that happens before you can load again, which I'm not crazy about. Oh no. Oh, come on. Waiting period between deaths and loading. Could this be a stair quest precursor? Yeah, maybe they played this. The part that is kind of special about this one is that, yeah, like you can sometimes have these really long. You can have these really long times where you don't have control over the character, and he like goes like he walks a lot, and then you press the wrong arrow key, and then he walks all the way back, and it takes forever. That would be a great frustration thing to add to stair quest. I should save it. I should have saved it. I should have saved it. What? Okay, so I'm gonna save it now. Save. God arrow. Oh, Olivia, you played this part. I blanked out the trauma of this part of the game. I had no memory of it being this excruciating. Maybe in the Amiga, did you play this particular version? Because maybe the Amiga version had mercy. Okay, you played the DOS version too for your sins. Okay. Yeah, ATM version, Amiga version had different graphics. Take all? Can I take all? Some things taken. Nice. Which means jeweled arrow, bowl, a cleag, a golden tube, a bowl of pigment, a leaf, and... Okay, so we do have a cleag still, which is fantastic. God arrow still applies to this. Can I walk under? Nope. Can we go this way? Yes. Oh, okay, so we're over here. Can we go down? Nope. Okay, now we're trapped this way. We can't. Okay, I'm satisfied. But we have to get back. We have to get back. And I don't want to. I don't think I can tonight. I said I'd leave it. You know what? Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna get us out of here, this canyon, and then I'm gonna save it, and then that'll be it. Just make this whole thing completely automated. They make me take those last 2 steps. It's aggravating. Although this part they do. They do. Oh, Aline, but you don't know about Stair Quest? You're in for... Oh no, why am I here again? You're in for... what's the opposite of a treat? It is a treat. It's really cute. It's got a lot of really funny writing. Oh, there was an... Okay. Where's this... Okay, Mistletoe, you're gonna have to point that out to me. Because... I missed that. Oh, that thing! Up there! Right, you're right. Yeah, there is something up there. I haven't gone that way yet. In this playthrough. You can die in this screen. I know it doesn't look like it crossless, but we did. Yeah, I cannot leave this for the week until we're finished with this part. I'm just gonna keep saving on top of the same. Oh, this is what I mean about the pathing. Felina, how do you die? You can just step right off this path. Yeah, I'll show you. You can do that. And yeah, that happens. You can also, oh shoot, you can also just fall over that side too. That was not meant to be as a demonstration, that just happened. Save. Yeah, Felino, I was mentioning that this game was criticized for the pathing in it. And there's a lot of other ways that the pathing is funky in this game. I can't rest until I'm free of this place. I'm gonna save it. Well, I agree, Felino. They tried to innovate. I also respect that. This is during those wild and woolly times when anything went, right? And they were doing their own thing. Honestly, we could talk about this could be a part that people enjoy, right? This is part of the challenge of this adventure game. And I think I think it is kind of innovative that this is part of the difficulty, because often pathing in adventure games is just like a foregone conclusion. In this game, it's actually probably intentionally challenging, right? So good for them. Oh my gosh. Yay! Okay, I'm saving it again. Exactly. Miss the days when games could do something different every time. There were no norms. Yeah. That's why I love playing these old games. I learn something new every time. If it's not something that I should do, it's something I shouldn't do. Oh yeah, that's true. Like 18 Machine, that Sierra's innovating with deadly pathfinding for several. This is true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, King's Quest 3 and all that. Of course, we were talking about. But this one is like more, feels like it's for me more challenging. But yeah, you're right. They were doing that. How quickly I forget. Yeah, let's get the mistletoe antlers now. Like, it's like a multiple screen extravaganza. I guess they had that in also King's Quest. No, yeah, you're right. This is not necessarily innovation, but it feels different. Okay, so I feel like we are going the way for the mistletoe thing. But we don't do this anymore, do we now, kids? Yeah, here it is, look. Okay, look, plant. You should acquaint yourself with herbal lore so you can recognize it. Now, the game lets me read the biochemical inscriptions on Eula bones, and I can read the story of that, but I can't tell what this plant is. I named every other creature in this game, by the way, without being asked or prompted. I know what a flubach is. I know what a coral is. I don't know what this particular plant is. Yeah, 18 Machine. I've never played the Less Manly games. I think there's 2 games. Yeah, this is what people like in graphic adventures. Maze is where it's easy to fall to your death. Yeah, it's like this is not too mazy, but yeah, that would be the combination, wouldn't it? Of just a maze where you can easily fall to your death. Usually that's not. Maybe even back in the day they realized it wouldn't be a good idea. Take plant? Are you kidding? Give me the plant. I want it. Eat plant. Do I need to know about this plant? Do I need to ask? I don't even know the name of it. That's not fair. They won't let me have it. They won't. They know it's there. They know I know it's there, and they won't let me have it. And I can't ask other people about it because I don't know the name of it. Okay, I'm just gonna call it mistletoe plant in Death Path Canyon. Oh yeah, Eileen B, what if this is some BS where you need to get a scroll on plants from the librarian back at the thing? Yeah, I guess now I know what to look for at the scrollmatorium. Scroll, maybe plants? Now I know. Look up. Signing stand, happy Crimson Tuesday. You see whatever's over your head. That's pretty funny. I'm doing well today. I started a bit late tonight, but we're just about finished up. I got a jeweled arrowhead from my Eula skeleton, and I just need to get out of here now because I won't be able to sleep tonight if I don't leave this. No. How are you doing, by the way? Which one was it now? I can't remember. Is it this one? Yeah. I guess I got excited and I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna save it as what is this plant? Yeah, it is unfair because honestly, every other Pomenta, Somna, Squalna. Yeah, we're just a walking encyclopedia of this planet except for this. Yeah, I know, 18 Machine, I do the same thing. I think of end user licensing agreement too. See, we can't even get into this other room. This is I'm gonna try one more time to get past it. And then I'm gonna leave. Leave this place. Gosh. You doing okay, things? Apart from waking up at stupid o'clock. I hate waking up at stupid o'clock. I do it as little as possible. Whatever your stupid o'clock may be. No, I really think I can't get that. I need to plant scroll from the scroll room. Okay, plants. Okay, let's just circle that in green so that's something we'll do next time. Level 0, Luke, happy Crimson Tuesday. Wonderful to see you. I was telling these guys all about our Crawl Timber, our watch party of Crawl we got to do last week. And apparently we're going to be playing like a Crawl game this Thursday. Is it like, I can't remember if it was a Commodore game or an Atari game or what. And are there more than one, is there more than one Crawl game? I don't really know what to expect. Okay, you don't mind much if you don't feel tired. It just means more playtime. Well, that's good. I'm glad you could wake up for more playtime. Okay. We cannot do anything with this plant. We're just gonna leave, and then we'll save. Okay, the arcade and the Atari 2600. Okay, the Crawl. Wow, okay. So there's at least 2 Crawl games, which is kind of amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, save again. We have to get out of here. We did some pixel art tonight. I talked about botryoidal, what do they want to call it? Botryoidal amethyst, like grape agate, which is a cute little grapey purple, grapey shaped crystal type. Oh shoot, it's the amoebas. I actually forgot about these things. Oh, okay, amoeba goop. This is a weird path of... I will die of fear if... Okay, let's look. It's coming right at me. I don't think this is any kind of a goop. Look, goop. Look, well, there's slime, but I just think it's on the walls. Yeah, the walls and paths. No recognizable Rel and these ones, you're safe. Yeah, I told these guys how horrified I was. Oh, yay, we did it! This is gorgeous, though, right? Look at all the hand dithering to show you the distance. Save. It's a marvel. It's a real marvel, this game. Okay. We're free of Canyon. And then the date. Which I still call September 12th. Oh my gosh, Sep 12. Fantastic. We escaped. Thank you guys. Yeah, the artist, honestly, yeah, Crossless, the art is beautiful in this game. In fact, let me just load up, let me load up the Crystal Cavern. It's awesome. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. Speaking of crystals. See, this is parts, like, the parts where the pathing, like, here, where it's, you kind of can't tell that you can go this way, because it's blocked by that frontal thing. That's kind of like a pathing puzzle, but not fatal, which I think is different from Sierra's way of doing it, right? Like, this is hard to navigate through, but I think that's the point. Kind of. But you cannot die here. Well, you can, but not from the pathing. It is annoying, though. It's deeply annoying. Gosh. Yeah. Anyway, as demonstration, it is pretty. It's real pretty. In fact, let me just show you another section of this game, because there are some beautiful close-ups of, like, creatures. Load. Okay. There is, yeah, there's some dudes. So this is where we started. No, there's the pathing issue again. There's some real cool close-ups of characters. Look at this thing. It is great. Let's go to this fellow. Let's go to Tentro, our tic-tac-headed friend. This is like EGA beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. That's great. They actually do regular dithering here, which we didn't see a lot of before. This is bizarre, right? How good is that? And I think I can take you to Alnar as well. Look at his little, like, gambler's visor. And then we can go this way. I'm an old pro of this area. This is where I first learned that this game was very unforgiving, because you can definitely fall to your death. All kinds of ways. See, that's like a little puzzle. Like, it's hard to tell you can go through that. Here's our other fellow. This is Alnar. Look at that. How glorious. Yeah, banker's visor. Yeah, I have no idea, Arabella, like, what the team was like. Well, I should know because we see the credits every time, but I don't read them. Yeah, I don't know what the green shades mean, ATM machine, like why bankers wear those, or why they ever did. But, ooh. Signingston says, the other day I saw some EGA graphics that looked like VGA. I can't remember where now. I was browsing a lot of screenshots at the time. Yeah, there's sometimes, like, if it's a super high resolution EGA, it can definitely, like, start looking completely different from this lower res stuff. Yeah, and also the black, yeah, the cloth things. Like, I think those are to keep their sleeves up. Those weird, yeah, the shoulder garters. Look how good he looks, though. Look, he's amazing. He's just a work of art. This is our friend Alnar, and we haven't seen him for a while, but I miss him. I'm glad we got to see him again. Look at his, like, double eyelids. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna look for someone to raid. We'll keep Alnar up, just to, you know, because he's so cool. Let me open up a new tab. Let's see about Raiden tonight. Yeah, AT Machine, have a good night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you everyone for being here. We talked a lot of vampire talk. What was the show again? No, oh, Luke. Luke is a fellow Canadian. Do you remember a show called Forever Night, Knight. It was a Toronto vampire detective show, and apparently you can find it on YouTube. And apparently there are some people who know about it in chat, and I'd never heard about it, but wondering if you know of that one. Okay, Sinus said, oh, it was 320 by 200. Oh my gosh. Yeah, please. Yeah, Sinison. If you find out what the game was, I would be super curious because yeah, I always figure when you see EGA that looks like VGA, it's always high res. But if it's 320 by 200, I am intrigued. Please, like, yeah, you can like message me on Twitter or whatever, or like email or something if you find that because I'm super interested. Gomon-sama, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Okay, you don't think it sounds vaguely Forever Night, the Toronto Vampire Detective Show is vaguely familiar? Okay, but don't think you've seen it. Got it. Got it. Aline B, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna just check out for someone to raid. It's gonna be hard to top Robot Spacer playing Murder Club, but I'm gonna look because I know we do raid Robot Spacer quite a bit. Where are mine? Okay, Murder Club. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's looking like, boy, yeah. I'm gonna do it, you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great arting. Thank you for everyone's help. Also for the arting. Yeah, I'm on Sinus and I'm on Mastodon as well, so either one works. But like with Mastodon, I don't think there's like direct messaging, so you just have to post it and it just shows up, which is fine too. Like I don't mind. It's all good. Yes, the Carringtons. Yeah. So if you guys have never been on Robot Spacer channel, Robot Spacer's played some amazing adventure games. And he's playing currently, he's on part 5 of his playthrough of Rika Suzuki, I believe her name is. Rika Suzuki's Murder Club. She is also known for designing. Oh, Ow! I just kicked something. Ow! But I'm fine, and I'm gonna just get something. I'm gonna pull it really quick. And then I'll show you. Oh, whoops. Okay, Rika Suzuki made Murder Club. Also made this game. This little game. Hotel Dusk. That's being keyed out horribly. Just turn that off. Hotel Dusk, which I brought out because Robot Spacer's playing Murder Club, which is designed by the same person, who is this amazing Japanese female game dev. And so that game, the version he's playing, Robot Spacer's playing, is the EGA version. So we've got an EGA mystery game by a Japanese woman game developer, and it's like catnip for me. I need to see it. And I've been watching the oh shoot, what am I going? Oh, I just lost my own chat. Okay, there it is. Oh shoot. No, come back. I don't know how to use Twitch. Okay. Oh shoot. I did it again. Okay. Okay. Carlos, let's happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh my gosh, fun fact. Okay, 18 Machine says the early version of the Gabriel Knight 1 logo was based on the Forever Knight logo. 18 Machine, how do you know this stuff? So I don't even know what you'd look for. So you must have just known that. That's amazing. Yeah, no, thank you for dropping by, Crouch Lash. Fantastic. Um, 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 okay. Beta human. Okay, what's this YouTube clip here? Is this the Forever Night? Is this Forever Night? Oh boy, I can already tell. I can already tell. I can't. It hasn't even loaded up fully, and I can already tell that's what it is because I can just see the lighting that's happening and the haircuts on those men, and even that type of like glass like background. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what that is. Nice. Okay. Oh, there are private posts where you can direct to a single person, basically a DM chain. Okay, I don't know how Mastodon works, although I am on that one as well. Crashless Hotel Dusk is fantastic. Yeah, I never ended up finishing it. So yeah, after like being inspired by Robot Spacer playing Murder Club, I dusted it off and I started to play it a little bit. Oh, if you play the vintage pre-release Gabriel Knight 1 demo, you see it pretty easily. That's amazing. 18 machine. Okay, we're gonna rate up Robot Spacer who's playing Murder Club. And yeah, I've been watching the VODs and everything. I'm super intrigued by this game. He's been loving it, which is wonderful too. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous. I don't know if it was. I think it was ported to EGA, possibly from. Was it? What was it? PC 98, PC Junior. I don't know what it was ported from, but it still looks pretty darn good in EGA. I will say that. Let's get this raid going. Oh, and also, yeah, let's just get the raid going. Oh, do I need the at when I raid? I can't remember. I do this every week and I don't remember. Does that work? Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Okay. And it looks like the higher quality of stream also works. So we'll see if when I upload it, it can be HD instead of just SD. I already have. Okay, it did work. Hey, fantastic. Okay, happy Crimson Cut Tuesday, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much, One Eyed Freakbot, for the raid. Thank you, everyone for this being here and being awesome. And of course, welcome to anyone new in chat or in lurkers, of course. I always look forward to this every week. It's always a fun time because you guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys next week. Maybe Dan will be around for a music stream. Maybe if not, it'll be more art stuff. It'll be more of Amazing Alter Destiny, which I'm sure we're gonna have to go through that canyon again to get that gray mistletoe that we need to find out about. But I got better at it, maybe. Maybe. Good night. Mouse Miss couldn't crash slash. Everyone. Yeah. All good. Alright. I'm gonna hit this raid button. I will see you guys over there. Okay. Good night. Bye. Let's do this.